Hi, I'm Sarah Davies and I'm the founder of Crafters Companion. Also, one of my hobbies that I do in my spare time is a little bit of investing in other businesses, so you might recognise me as one of the dragons on Dragon's Den. I started Crafters Companion back in my university bedroom when I was just turned 21, and we design and develop and bring to market products for the papercraft community. So everyone who's into card making, I'd like to think that we are at the cutting edge of all the latest trends, the fabulous designs are out there, and we are researching the market, making the products that customers really want and need, and then bringing them to market, not here in the UK, but all over the world. So for me, Hobby Maker is so different to any other craft shopping channel I've ever worked with from anywhere in the world. The fact that you can do the falling price auctions, the fact that you can have the fixed price shipping for the day, the fact that all of your call centres are based here in the UK and you can offer an elevated customer experience is really all the things that really I know matter to our customers. So for you to be able to offer all of this and give me a platform as a manufacturer of amazing craft products to bring them to the UK market, I just feel like it's a match made in heaven.
Well, a very, very good morning to you. It is, of course, Wake Up with Hobby Maker, 6 a.m. every single morning. Don't miss out. And as always, we've got some fantastic crafty chats. We've got some brilliant crafty demos. We've got some superb deals coming up this morning. And the guest is all right as well. It's Debbie Robinson from Crafters Companion.
Yeah, good morning, Ben. And our first time working together.
It is.
We've been having a little chin wag in between, always
have.
getting all ready and, yeah, putting the world to rights.
Oh, yeah, it was a good job our mics weren't on earlier. The air was
Which
blue.
we thought they were a minute ago. But yeah, so it's going to be a great day, and it's lovely to be working with you for the first time as well. I've heard so many good things about you.
Oh, that's good.
Yay.
That's good. And it's Debbie with a Y. I've
Yes.
been reliably informed.
Yes.
It's definitely Debbie with a Y.
Yes, there's two Debs on the team.
There's two Debbies.
Yeah,
two-
there's Miss Fisher,
Yes.
and she's Debbie IE, and I'm Debbie Robinson
Debbie
with a Y.
Robinson.
Yes, I always said that. In fact, that's the first time when I met Sarah, near on 6 years ago now, when I met Sarah, I went, it's Debbie with a Y. I just thought, why on earth would I introduce myself like that? And she said she never forgot me. I thought, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't think we could ever forget you, Debbie. Come on.
No, definitely not.
And you won't forget her later because she's going to bring you some fantastic deals. Got some fantastic deals.
And we're going to get a little sneak peek through this morning show, aren't we?
We are.
A
So
little
this
sneak peek of
morning's going to be a
everything.
sneak peek of what's coming up later in the show. And of course, if you're very lucky, you can start pre-ordering as well, if you want to do that. But before we get on to that, it's a very quick reminder, of course, that Wake Up with Hobby Maker, as always, is a fully interactive show. And that means we want to hear from you. We really want to see those fingers, so get typing. You can head over to the website, which is hobbymaker.co.uk, hit watch live, and just to the right-hand side there, you will see a little white box where you can pop in your message to us and saying, fantastic to see you both this morning. If you want to ask any questions, you can do that. If you've got any tips, and it comes up straight away. Look at that! Straight away. That was, there we go. Producer Kat, she's typing the messages, and they are here instantly, here at Hobby Maker HQ. Of course, you can also email us, which is studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. And we would absolutely love to hear from you. Send us as well your crafty makes. We want to see your crafty makes because, do you know, Debbie, you probably know already, we have a competition here.
I know. I have tried to enter it, Ben. I have tried, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work for us.
Doesn't work for you. No, that's it. But it will work for everybody else out there. So what you do is you send in a photo of your crafty make, email it over to the studio. That goes in a drawer.
Yep.
And then randomly, we don't judge the pictures you send in. We just randomly pick a name out of the hat, so to speak, once a month, and the lucky winner wins £100 credit to your Hobby Maker account.
See, that's a lot of money, Ben. That's a lot of money to spend on your crafty things.
It is on this morning's show.
It is indeed.
It is, because we've got some good deals coming up.
Absolutely. And I think if I did win it, I know what I'd be spending mine on.
A holiday to the Caribbean.
No, not quite. I love a bit of Zantangling.
Oh.
I love Sandra. So, and this is my little, when I went to one of Sandra's classes, we did a little bit of tangling onto a cup.
Oh, you're lucky. Mine's all really plain and boring.
Mine's all zhuzhed up. I've got a bit of a zhuzhed up cup.
What have you got on there? Let's have a little look.
Don't go too close.
I ain't got
will you,
my
'cause
readers on.
So that's a good job then, because I'm not of Sandra's. Actually, I'll not turn it that way because you can see me lippy. But yeah, look, this is my tangling onto. Let me cover that bit up because it's my lipstick. But I did that, and I would tip it up, but I've got coffee in it, and I don't want to go live on air dropping coffee down my lap. But underneath, I've put my name on there as well.
I was going to say, you don't really want to see what's underneath. That's why she's not going to show you, really. That's what it is. Absolutely lovely. Loads of people around the studio actually have got the sort of Santangle cups, mugs, and I've not got one, so I'm going to have a go. When Sandra's next in, I'm going to have a go.
She does, because every time she comes down, she tangles a cup.
Oh, does she?
And then she leaves it here. And then every time she comes down, it's never there. So she has to do another one.
It's like friendly graffiti. There's Santangling on everything over here, absolutely everywhere. We've already had a message come in.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, who have we got? It's good morning from Manchester. She's trying it out. It's Susan from Greater Manchester. She's trying out the messaging thing. It comes straight here to Hobby Maker HQ.
Fabulous. And it's straight on there. Look at that. It's a good job. Can you read that?
I don't know why I'm still doing that.
No, because I can't read. Even with my new specs, I still can't see that screen from here.
No, we're getting to that age now, you see, aren't we? Where things have to be made bigger on the screen.
Yeah, definitely. Blown up.
Yes.
Blown up.
That's it. That's what we need. That's what we need. So we've got loads and loads of things going on the show today.
We have, and I've got a really lovely sneak peek of some brand new dies from Crafters Companion, which are our beautiful Doily dies. They've been inspired. We've got because obviously it's the Christmas week. It's the Christmas event today. Kicking off today. We're actually starting that. So I've fetched a couple. I say a couple. 6 beautiful new dies, gorgeous for your home deco makes, 3D makes, card making, scrapbooking, absolutely all sorts of different things, all inspired by that beautiful lace design, the snowflakes there, which are just gorgeous. We'll go through them in more detail, but we have going to kickstart and give that give it its proper nice little introduction into this show, because this will be coming up at 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. later on today. But honestly, absolutely gorgeous.
And absolutely as well. And if you're lucky, keep watching, because if you're lucky, you might as well win. You might as well win something that Debbie's going to make on the show today. Oh, I'm saying no more than that. You might win something that Debbie's going to make. Might do a little giveaway.
Yeah, definitely.
Chat about that, don't we?
Definitely.
On the social media. Keep along. We like that in the mornings. And talking of mornings, because it is quite early.
It is.
But it's not early enough for one member of the crafty crew.
No, I know.
Is it? Because she's been up all night partying. It's her birthday. It's Producer Cat.
Yay! Happy birthday,
and we've got
Cat.
Adam down there as well, doing his signature spin. That's it. There we go.
Has he been singing happy birthday?
I don't know. Should we listen? Is he going to sing happy birthday?
I'm listening. We're listening. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cat. Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
Singing in unison, Adam. Singing in unison.
To celebrate,
we've got a celebration.
We've got a special code. Well, in actual fact, Producer Kat did go up to see Uncle Andy, and she said, "It's my birthday. What are you going to do for me? What are you going to do for me?" So he said, "I'm not going to do anything for you, Kat, but I'm going to do something for our viewers today."
Yeah.
So he's given her a discount code. It's not 5%. It's not 8%. It's 10% today. Mm-hmm. And that's on top of whatever you're already putting in your basket. It's an extra 10% today. Save 10%. So what you need to do is when you go to checkout, in the promo code box, you just type in CAT10. CAT10.
Oh, that's amazing. Honestly, that's amazing. Because I've got they're brand new doily dies that I'm bringing today.
Yes.
I've already got a great saving because we've worked with you guys. I shan't say no more. I'll let you do all that later.
Yes.
But then you can actually save an extra 10%.
Extra 10%.
That's amazing.
Everything on the website. Everything on the website.
So it doesn't just have to be ours if you love other products, because we've got a lovely Pauline from Hunky Dory coming up later.
We have, yeah.
So so anything
Pauline.
Crafters Companion, anything Hunky Dory, anything Zantangle, anything Dreamies, they're all on there for an extra 10%.
It is, and you want to be taking advantage this morning of the extra 10% because, as with everything, it's while stocks last. So we don't know what's selling out.
That's true.
So
that is true.
Get in your basket, 10%. 10%, extra 10%.
See, early bird does catch the worm.
Yes, it does.
It really does.
Yes.
Yeah, very true.
There we go. Cat 10. That's what you've got to put in. haven't you? They're not the only two that we've got in the studio, because we've also got in here as well. We've also got Cal. There he is. Give us a wave, Cal. And we've got gorgeous Dan, by the way. Yeah. Do you know what makes me laugh though? Ever since I've been here, because we've got Dan is referred to as gorgeous Dan here in the
Understandably
studio.
so,
when he's on floor and so on. But we never actually see him. You only ever see a silhouette of gorgeous Dan. And I'm wondering if that tells us everything we need to know.
Look at his little face.
Where is he?
Oh,
there he is.
There
he is. He's still in the shadows.
Come on in, shots. Come on
yeah,
in.
Come and say
He's
hello.
fine. Yeah, come and say hello.
He is.
Oh,
there he is.
Yeah.
He's just perched down the side there. There you go. He gave us a little wave. Finally. That's it. We now
He's
know.
gone beetroot red.
We now
Oh,
know.
bless him.
He's gone red. He's gone red now. So, morning, Dan. And don't forget as well, don't forget to send in your makes. And also, do you know what we were talking about the other day? Because we've got the it's end of September, beginning of October. We've teamed up, of course, with the Create It event.
Oh, yes, I've heard about this.
Create It event. And don't forget, you can go onto their website, Create It Events, and you get 25% discount on the tickets. And you'll see us there. So that's great. And we just wanted to mention as well that if you've got any craft events that you're going to, send those in as well. We'd love to send anybody.
That's nice.
Now, we've got some fantastic news, because it's not just producer Kat's birthday, is it?
No.
There's something else special going on, isn't
Is
there?
there really?
Yeah, there is.
Is there?
You know there is. There's been some nominations going around for some
Oh, yes. Yes, there has.
hasn't there? And
Yes.
Crafters Companion.
Yeah, we've been
nominated.
and our gorgeous Craig, who's on his road to recovery now, because he's, for those of you who don't know, he's just had a major operation last week.
Oh, right.
So he's now at home, resting and recuperating, ready to come back. Hopefully in a few weeks' time. We're looking towards September-ish time that he's going to be back. But he's been nominated for the Male Craft Personality of the Year. He's going head-to-head with a certain young man on this channel too.
No, the infamous, I should say, famous, Dave Bradford. Dave Bradford going head-to-head. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Craig? It's going to be Dave. Is it going to be Craig? Is it going to be Dave? Let's hope it's not somebody from somewhere else. It's either going to be Craig or it's going to be Dave. But if you want to nominate either Craig or Dave, or not nominate, vote for, or if you want to vote for Crafters Companion, because they've got some, you're up for a few different awards.
We've got, I think, Sarah, Leanne, I think we do a show called Craft Along,
Yes.
which is like a real-time crafting along with us,
Yes.
with products that we have. Usually we like the Doily dies we're launching today.
Yes.
In a few weeks' time, we'll have a Craft Along show with it where we do it real-time, step-by-step, and that shows up for an award too. So
That's
it's really
brilliant.
good. It's really fabulous.
So if you get your Doily dies as well, you can actually hold on to those ready as well for the craft along.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
brilliant. And also customer service
Yes.
as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're a great setup there. They really are.
Best
Fabulous.
brands of all sorts of
All
different
sorts of
and
things.
Hobby Maker
I
as well have
know.
been nominated.
How lovely is that?
Yes.
Do you know what? It's really lovely. You're 5 months old, and to be nominated in the Crafts Beautiful Awards, I just think it's absolutely fantastic, and a real achievement as well to show just how, because you all are such hardworking, dedicated people, and it's lovely. It really is. It's been lovely being here and being with you since the start. So it's been absolutely fabulous, and to get nominated, I think, is just amazing. Beth.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. So don't forget to vote, and get your friends to vote. Get your families to vote. Get your work colleagues to vote, and it's dead easy to vote. You just need to pop over to our social media and you'll find a link on there. And just follow the link and vote. Crafters Companion, Hobby Maker, Hobby Maker. Even vote for Hobby Maker and Crafters Companion in sections that we're not nominated for. So just keep going, all of those.
But you know, you can win prizes on there as well. Once you've done your voting, you go into a prize draw yourself. So.
Yes, absolutely. So it pays, doesn't it? It
does.
pays, because you could win. In fact, there it is. The Best of Craft Awards 2022. 2022. Now, while you're on the website, it's worth mentioning that you can actually pre-order items, of course, that are on the show. You can pre-order those. So we've got some fantastic stuff coming up throughout the day, Crafters Companion items, and as well, we've got some of the fantastic brands coming up too. But Crafters Companion is going to be up again at 1, 3 and 5 o'clock this afternoon with some fantastic demonstrations of some of the items that we are previewing on the show this morning. So all you need to do is just scroll down there, click the item that you like, pop it in your basket. You can do that. And don't forget, as always, not only are there some great deals, but as always, you're only going to pay one lot of P&P, $3.95. $3.95, and that's from midnight last night to midnight tonight. And that's one of the things that we often hear people saying they love about Hobby Maker. And I've seen a lot of comments on social media about that. So pop the items in your basket. Don't forget that doesn't reserve the items. You do need to actually check the basket out. Otherwise, somebody might leapfrog you. But you just get the $3.95 postage all day. And you can order stuff later on the show. You can order stuff on some of our other shows or whatever. Well, all of our other shows if you want to. And then we calculate it at the end. And if the price should tumble and fall, that's out of a song, isn't it?
Is it?
Tumble and fall.
Tumble and
Yes, yeah.
it is.
Not that one, Kat. Don't know what that is. If the price should tumble and fall, the Hobby Maker pledge to you, of course, is that you will always pay the lowest price. So if the price falls after you've checked out later in the day, you'll pay the lowest price. Don't forget to save that extra 10% by using the CAT10 promo code. And that's really, really worth, because if you're going to be looking not only to fill your basket, fill your boots, fill your basket, but we've got some great stuff coming up. And in fact, if you're looking for something like a Gemini or something like that, which are a sort of bit more of a considered purchase, then getting that extra 10% off will make all the difference. But don't tell Uncle Andy. And
He's not in
don't
yet, it's fine.
tell Sarah.
Oh.
Otherwise, you won't see Debbie here later. You'll be in right trouble. So there we go. And you can use the code and everything, can't you?
I think it's a really lovely, obviously celebrating a lovely young lady's birthday. And I just think it's really lovely that we're doing that and passing that on. What was that? She is a lovely young lady, Adam. She's a lovely young lady.
Adam was wondering who else's birthday it was. And she tried
She
to
did.
get 35% off, because that's how old she is. 30.
She is not 35. She's nowhere near 35.
29?
No, younger than that.
28 and a
25?
half?
25? 20?
27.
Oh, look at you. Look at you.
I knew she was 27.
I loved how she tried to be a bit cheeky and get that 27% discount.
And she did as well. She did. Yeah, she did ask. She tried to get it. Yeah? You got to ask. You got to ask.
Absolutely, you have.
Don't ask, you don't get. Anyway, that's enough of all that, because you want to see some demos. But before we do the demos, we're just going to very quickly tell you what we're going to be using in the demo, and give you a sneak preview of some of the stuff that's coming up in the show later today. So first of all, what we're going to cover first.
Brand new.
So we've got the big bundle first.
Yep.
That is over here. I need something like a glamorous assistant. Let's go like this. A little smoke machine as well.
Yeah, that old jazz hands.
Yeah. We like that. So we've got, this is called the big bundle, and you're actually getting in here 6 beautiful dies.
Yeah.
Beautifully presented and packaged as well. So 6 beautiful dies. And if you get the bundle, you get the pokey tool as well. Not just one, but 2 pokey tools. You get 2 pokey tools. Now, it's worth noting that if you were to buy these individually, because these are new as well, these are just being launched with us, aren't they?
Brand new today,
Brand
nowhere
new
else.
today. So
Not even on our website.
So you can't even get it there?
Nope.
So you're seeing it here first. So if you've clambered out of bed this morning and knocked off the alarm clock and you're sipping wide-eyed with your coffee and you're thinking, why did I get up at 6 o'clock this morning? This is why. Because they're normally $7.99 each, or that'll be the individual price. So if you were to buy all 6, that would make the price £49.93. And that excludes the pokey tool.
Yes.
Doesn't it?
About that?
So it's just short of 50 quid, excluding your pokey tool.
Yeah, tools. There's
Tools.
2 in there.
There's
2
in
in
the
there,
pack.
yes, absolutely, yeah.
2 in a pack. But, as always, we like to do a bit of a deal. We like to do a bit of a deal on the Wake Up Show. We give you a good reason for getting up in the morning. And we are going to reduce the price. We're going to knock, a tenner off. A tenner off. So they're normally just under £50. You're going to be just under £40, $39.99. So you actually, you're saving money by buying the 6, because you're getting the deal. You're also getting, as well, the pokey tools, which we're going to have a look at a little bit later. But you're getting the pokey tools with that as well, so that's worth noting. the 6 dies and the pokey tool, and that's £6.66 per die, I've been told. All the 6s.
Oh.
£6.66, not including the
10%.
The 10% off.
That's really good.
So you're going to get another 10%
off top
so
of that as well.
£4.
No, that's really
if you're
good.
using Cat 10, now you don't get that automatically.
No.
You do need to put in the discount code to get the extra 10%.
Yep.
You've got to remember to do that, and that's going to be on all day. Keep your eyes peeled, keep your peepers peeled for that code. Cat 10 is going to get you the extra 10%. So $39.99 plus 10% off. Do we think that's good? It's her birthday today.
It is. Happy birthday.
Why don't we do a little? Let's do a little sneaky one.
Has she been a little bit sneaky now? Because
Yeah.
she didn't tell me this first thing this morning. She didn't tell me this. Don't tell me you're going to lower it a little bit more. Oh my goodness.
£37.99, so she knocks another £2 off.
And then
Oh, she's a rebel.
she is a little bit of a rebel. 'cause
She's a rebel.
She didn't
37.99.
tell me that.
No. There's a good reason she didn't tell you that, Debbie Robinson. So it's £37.99. That's another £2 off. What does that work out at?
What does that? Yeah.
for
What does
each
that work
die?
out at?
What does that work at? Or each set? Just doing that. So they're £6.30. Now we've got to bear in mind this is not old stock.
No, it's brand new.
This is brand new today.
Brand new today. Yeah, absolutely.
Brand new today.
Brand new.
So you're paying £6.33. Was that right? Per die, and you're getting your pokey tool as well, your set of pokey tools there, and you get your 10% off if you use your discount code, which is CAT10. That's going to bring down the price to £5.70 each.
Wow.
And they're launching.
Launching today, yes. Because this is not really the official launch.
No.
The official launch is at 1 p.m.
Yeah, but don't tell anybody that, because we've done a little sneaky one and pulled this stuff off of their show. They're going to come in later this afternoon. You're already going to know.
I'm there.
You're going to know this later this afternoon. They're going to come in later and they're going to go, half my stock's gone. And they knocked an extra £2 off.
That's honestly, that's gorgeous. Because when you get to see these up close and personal, and I will show you each one of them, Ben, because I want you to see just how beautiful these doily dice are. So traditional doily, you know yourself, you know what they look like. You've been in craft a long time, Ben, so you'll know what we're talking about. Yeah. But you've got these beautiful inspired lace effects with them, so they just look absolutely incredible. They're really intricate dies. And obviously this is the Christmas event, so they're Christmas inspired as well, because they look like a snowflake. Beautiful. And I said, they're not little. They're quite a substantial die when you look at each one of these. Yeah. So this one is called the Opulent Snowflake. Absolutely beautiful in itself. And you'll see each one of these designs that I'm about to show you right now are all different. So the next one we've got is the Elegant Snowflake. And again, just look at that. Now, I'm going to show you throughout the day lots of things that you can be doing. If you love making your own home decor pieces for your Christmas tree, you're going to be able to make your own pieces with this. And I'll show you how you can do that.
Brilliant.
How you can create 3D effect cards. Lots of different ways that you can use. You can snip into them. You can use them as backgrounds. Take your inks to them. If you love paper piecing, you could actually go back in with our hold and release sheets, and you could do all of those if you wanted to with our hold and release sheets and do a little bit of paper piecing there to create a more different effect. So these are absolutely fabulous. I can thinking of scrapbooking pages as well. This one's the Regal Snowflake. Now, you noticed all three of those: Opulent Snowflake, Elegant Snowflake, Regal Snowflake. Beautiful in design. Look at that. Just absolutely glorious. But then we've also got another set there. So you could actually, if you wanted to, have smaller sets if you want, but maybe you might have to look at that later on. We're going to move over to the mandala star. Look how beautiful that is. Really got that lovely inspired mandala design all the way running through that. I can imagine
some beautiful colours on that.
Absolutely, absolutely. We've got the frosted star as well. Look at that frosted star. Again, every one of them different. And I mean, I know this is the Christmas event, and I know that they've got that snowflakey kind of feel, but they're a doily design, and I think you could use these throughout the year, not just for Christmas. And this one is the lace edge star, which I absolutely adore. I'm not going to lie, it's one of my favourites, that. But they're all fabulous designs. Each one of them offer you something that little bit different in terms of the design, which are just absolutely fabulous. So that's the stars,
Yeah.
and they're the snowflakes.
Stars and
So
snowflakes.
stars and snowflakes, you can absolutely, I mean, me personally, while we've got them brand new today, they're brilliant launch price anyway, regardless,
Yeah.
let alone what Kat's done with all the magic, doing all that dropping down on there,
Yeah.
and that 10% off extra for a birthday, I think is absolutely amazing. The value is in that full bundle.
Yes.
The full bundle will give you the maximum savings. And let me just tell you now, with the three Pro tools thrown in there, two, not three,
Yeah,
free,
two.
is the way I say free, two free. But yeah, you honestly, you could head over to our website right now. First of all, you'll not see them, because they're not there. They're not launching until tomorrow.
Yeah.
But your first opportunity to get hold of them at the fabulous price, because I don't even think we're offering anything like that at head office.
No.
So honestly, and the 10% off, it's just an incredible deal, incredible kickstart to the Monday morning.
It
I mean,
is.
come on.
And that's
This is
what
just
it's all
fabulous.
about.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
what it's all about.
I've got some samples
Yeah,
as well.
let's have a look. What have you been doing with
Yeah,
it?
so, well, I'm going to say we, the royal we,
Yeah.
our fabulous design team,
Yeah.
and I love these.
Oh.
Now, this one, can you see the one I talked about 3D? And I'm going to lift it up so you can see this.
Yes.
I'm going to be doing something similar to this. In fact, do you know what? I think I might do that for my first demo to show you. You can leave them flat. They can
Yes.
look absolutely beautiful flat.
Yeah.
And when I say flat, I mean, there's nothing flat about that, because that design is just absolutely beautiful. And it's just that added extra embellishment. And if you think about all the Christmas papers that you own in your collection, you're going to be able to do all sorts with these, let me just tell you, with your patterned papers. That one's a lovely one because it's like literally cut through. Now, it's not cut through in terms of it's been the nesting dies that's cut through the aperture, but then just placed a beautiful snowflake over to the top, and that looks absolutely gorgeous. The cutting into bits, this is a lovely one that Christine has done for us, where she's just laid them flat and as a background piece, and then had a lovely sentiment in. So I want you to think of these as lots of potential, lots of different ways that you can use them. I'm going to show you this one because I absolutely love this, and the reason being is, can you see all the background if we're getting closer?
Oh, yes,
All
I
the
can see
background
that,
has been
yes.
made using that beautiful star.
Yeah.
And it really is gorgeous, this one. And then what she's done here is she's created an aperture and then popped it back in a different colour with some beautiful mirror card, and then another one over the top. Just look how fabulous that looks. It's just absolutely incredible. So that's using two of the designs there, which I just think is really clever.
Yeah,
Snipping into as well. So
And
there's
then
lots of
they've
things
been
you can do.
layered over.
Yeah, absolutely. This one's another lovely one here. Just by taking two of them, twisting them slightly, and you can create a full featured effect.
Yeah.
And then we've just got one more for you, Ben, which is a lovely, a very aperture one, but it's like sat there, literally giving a little bit of a rocker effect. How clever is that?
That's brilliant.
Just absolutely beautiful. And like I said, you'll have lots of Christmas Christmas papers, Christmas papers in your collection that you can use. Lots of different items that you've got in your crafty stash already that these are going to work with really perfectly. But they're so gorgeous. They are really intricate.
Can I have a look at
Absolutely
that
fabulous.
one? The one
Of course
at
you
the
can,
bottom?
yeah. There you go.
Because what strikes me as well is that you've got everything for sort of more traditional looking cards,
Yes.
as well as some more contemporary cards,
Yes.
using the same die sets.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really, really good. I like this one a lot as well. This one here was the one that you showed us earlier.
Yes.
Because of course we all love
Shaker card.
we all love a shaker card, don't we? Look at that. I love that. I love that. But yeah, you've got really sort of more contemporary cards and more sort of traditional cards using the same set, and that was what struck me.
Yes.
And Adam wondered, have you got other names? Because what if their name's not Noel? Okay, I'd like to take credit for that. No, in fact, I don't want to take credit for that. Fantastic. So don't forget, the details for those are on your screen at the moment, $37.99. That includes, of course, the £2 extra discount, because you've got £10 roughly, and then another £2. So you're saving £12 essentially, if you were buying them individually. And you're getting your free double pokey tool set there as well. And you get your cap 10%.
Yeah.
I've got a
Fabulous.
feeling we're going to come back after one of these VTs and there's going to be a little sign on Debbie's desk, handwritten, that said, "Been fired for 2 cheap deals." That's what I think's happening.
I hope not.
Oh, we've got a message from... Who have we got? from Carol in Lincolnshire. So what does it say? Morning, early birds. It was a happy day for me when you launched Hobby Maker, and I have not been disappointed. Well done from Carol.
Oh, that's lovely, Carol.
The one thing, if you love Hobby Maker, when it sounds like you do, the one thing you can do for us, if you haven't already, is vote. I want to see your votes for the Craft Awards. We'd love to win one of those.
Oh, you know what? But it would be icing on cake, I think, for you guys.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, it would be. Yeah.
Absolutely would love that. So don't forget to vote. Thanks, Carol. Keep the messages coming in. Now, we also have 2 smaller bundles, as well as the bundle of 6 here as well, which we're going to tell you about. So first of all, we've got the Snowflake collection.
Yep.
So you've got the 3 Snowflake dies, which are on the my right-hand side, which you can't see because they're behind the graphic there. There we go. So I don't need to take my hand out of the shot there. So you've got the Snowflake dies. So that's one bundle. That's a collection of 3. And we're still going to give you a little deal as well. So if you just want those particular 3, we're going to do a little deal on those. And normally they are, what, $7.99 each they're going to be? Was that right? They're going to be... So $7.99, so yeah, 23, just under £24. He's saving, because it's gone down to $19.99. So a set of 3 there, a set of 3 for under 20 quid.
That is really good.
6 each. And that's not including the 10%.
Oh.
So don't you save another couple of quid with the 10%, can't you?
Yeah.
You're laughing, really.
No, I know. I'm just thinking that in my head, trying to get all these figures, because I'm terrible at maths. I'm not very good at maths. But a great, if you don't want that full bundle, perhaps that's too much for you to stretch to.
Yes.
So that's a really nice entry-level kind of price there to go and get some if you want some as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it. And don't forget, you've got that one as well, but we've got another one. Don't forget, a good point actually, Kat has just said to me, once you've added the CAP10 discount code, it's there.
Yeah.
You don't need to keep adding it. You need to add it to get the 10%, but if you then add other items into your basket later, and if you've checked out later, and then you decide you're going to add something in later, you'll still get that 10%. You'll still get that CAP10. You don't have to add that CAP10 in again later on in the day, even if you've checked out. Is that right, Kat? There we go. You heard it here first.
Wow.
That's good, isn't it?
That absolutely is, yeah.
Because then you don't have to remember what it is.
No.
Yeah, you don't remember what the code is. You have to remember what the code is. Nothing like that. They'll be putting in CAP 28 now. After we won't get that.
It doesn't work, no. That definitely doesn't work.
We've got also another bundle because we've got the Star Collection as well. So let's take a quick look at those. And they, again, will be $7.99 when they're at normal price. They're not at the moment because you can't get them, but that's what they'll be, $7.99. But we're going to do exactly the same on the second bundle. So it's going to be under £20, $19.99. No, there it is, $19.99. So you can buy both those sets separately if you want to. Details are on the screen at the moment, $19.99. And don't forget that excludes their 10% extra fantabulous Craft Cat birthday discount. Of course, the best saving you can get is to get the whole bundle, because not only are you saving more by getting the big bundle, you get your pokey tool, your 2 pokey tools in there as well. And actually, Debbie, with these dies, they're quite intricate, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. And you would definitely need a poker tool of some sort to get out all those little intricate bits. If you haven't got a die cleaning brush, which we do have under our range, but if you haven't got one, poker tools they're a craft essential. They're, you know, a craft essential tool. Because not just for these dies, but for other ones that you've got. And again, the reason why we put them in a pack of 2 is for the one that you'll use and the one that you'll lose. Because believe you me, poker tools they're the bane of my life. I lose them all the time. I put them down on my counter and I look down and I'm thinking, where's it gone? Where is it? Thankfully, you've got another one there to look after you.
That wasn't what I was hoping you were going to say. I was hoping you were going to say you need 2 because you can have one in your craft room and one in your craft bag and one in your craft drawer, and then when you go away, you go, oh no, you need 2 because you'll lose one. And I noticed actually on the end, you've got these sort of purple sort of rubber, if you like, these sort of rubber tips, should
Yep.
we call them? Tips?
Yeah, rubber tip. Yep,
Rubber
definitely.
tips. So it's on either end
Yes.
of the pokey tool. What's the reason for it being on both ends?
Well, they are both removable, but you'll have one where you put... Now, I've lost mine. So,
Oh, blimey, she's
I
not a good
am
advert.
terrible. I just keep it real. Let me just tell you, I keep it real. I lose mine all the time. Please make sure you put yours back on. So it's like a rubber protective cap.
Yes.
So do you know if you've got grandkids or kids?
Yeah.
These are going to be it's going to be the
safety.
safety part of it, where you pop that over the top, and then when you want to use it, take it off, and then you can use it. The other end is more of I use my other end, and I'm just going to show you because I'm going to remember them. I'm not going to lose this one.
Yes.
It's not a pokey element, it's a flat edge one. So can you see there, it's got a flat edge to it, if I just
Yes.
hold that there.
Yeah.
I use it for when I'm doing my flower forming foam, flowers,
okay.
and I use that to pull it through to create a nice big rounded hole. So it's a
Okay.
nice one to use there. But of course it is literally just to pop your, and it's a nice comfort grip as well.
Yes.
It holds nice and neat in your hands too. So it's just absolutely fabulous. And it's a very precise point as well that's on there. I don't know if you can see that. It's a really precise poke bit. But please do remember, this is a sharp implement. Don't do a Debbie and poke yourself like I normally do.
No.
It is a sharp implement, so that's why you have that rubber protective cap that goes over the top to protect, to stop yourself from having those craft-related injuries that we
Yes.
sometimes get from time to time.
So if you come in with a patch over one eye, we know you've been putting the rubber tip back on the end. We've got another message come in. We've got a message in from Kathy. I can't read that from here. Cooey, Debbie. You've got the right idea on this hot day and making an early, and working so early in the morning. It's not because I can't read, it's because it's too far away. Love your work. She's early all day.
Thank
Love
you.
it this morning.
Thank you, Kathy Crafter. That's lovely. From Buckinghamshire. I've never been there.
Buckingham Palace.
Oh, is that?
Oh, no,
Right, Buckinghamshire. No, he's a little devil. I nearly fell for that one then. But thank you,
It was her man.
Kathy.
And she's staying in the aircon today, aren't you?
Well, I'm trying to push my desk a bit closer because I'm like, it was lovely when I was sat on that, hence why I sat on the chair, because I can feel it blowing down on me. But I think you've got it because I can't feel it now. It's disappeared.
Oh, it's lovely over here.
You behave yourself.
If it gets
you see,
a bit
we
hot,
need it. We need it
come
over
over
the
and join
counter.
me. Come over and join me. I think it's about time that we saw you some of these dies. And
Oh, yeah, please, because I absolutely love these. I honestly, I think they're just, when I first saw them, because we get them ahead of time, so we have chance to play with them,
Yes.
chance to get all those demos ready for shows and things like that. I remember looking at them thinking, I love that doily effect, but I love the fact that you could use this, not just, I mean, I'm keeping them all Christmas inspired today because of that Christmas event that we've got going off. But I love a doily. I've bought many a doilies before and used them in craft. But I have to now because I've got my dies.
Yes.
I'm going to be able to create this over and over again and create lots of different effects. I'm actually using, if I remember the proper name, it's the opulent, wait a minute, let's get this right, lace edge star. I can never remember the names of everything. It's terrible because we have so many things in our ranges. So this is the lace edge star, which again, look at that intricacy. You can see all that cut out detail. These will fit through your manual machines as well, though. They won't fit through the tiny machines, so I'm just going to put it out there. It won't fit through your mini because it's a lot bigger than a mini platform. But anything from a MIDI manual to a Gemini Junior upwards and all your other machines that you've got. I'm going to use some Centura Pearl for my first demo. Now, I know we've got lots of Centura Pearl coming up during the day because I've got a little bit of a masculine themed show at 3 p.m. Where we're going to be concentrating on like a masculine make with some of our products that we've got. And we've got some amazing things. I'm going to give you a little sneaky peek though through this show because we've got an hour and a half, well, about an hour and wait a minute. I still told you rubbish with maths. About an hour.
An hour and a bit.
An hour and a bit. That's what I'm going to say. An hour and a bit left. But yeah, so I'm going to be giving you a little sneaky peek of what's coming up there. But I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to pop this down onto some... Now, I am a little bit frugal. I think I've been a bit too frugal with that piece. I like to cut things down, but I don't like to waste cardstock. Now then, what have I done with me? Where is it? Do you know I knew it had happened? I've lost my low tack tape. No, not me. You bet. I've lost my low tack tape. How on earth have you done that, David? Mind you, have you seen me trolley?
Hey?
Have you seen this trolley?
I've never seen so much trolley in my life.
It's a good. Oh, look, I found it. Yeah,
Got
it's
it.
a good job that bit's hiding it so you can't see it because...
If you think that trolley's laden, you should see her handbag that she brought in.
Do you know?
Can't find anything in that.
I too tend to go a little bit OTT.
No kidding.
I just go a little bit OTT when I go out. But
Sometimes you've got so much stuff you can't find it though.
that's the problem. That's the problem. I really should have this minimalistic approach, is what I
Yes.
should have
Yes.
with everything. But I'm an all or nothing kind of girl.
Oh, well, we like that.
So it's always the whole part for me. Right, so I'm just going to lay this down onto my onto my plate. So the combination on a Gemini is I always have my die facing down into my cardstock and pop my plastic shim, magnetic shim and the other cutting plate into there. Now, of course, you could use your magnetic shim to hold your die in place and then put your card down, but you'd have to do it the other way around. So you find a way that works for you. Like with anything, whenever I do a Gemini show, you find a way that works for you personally. Now, when you run that through, you'll see, this is when you can create apertures, because that's created a lovely little aperture where you could then sit back down in another different colour cut. So if you use some of the mirror card that we've got on the show today, you could actually cut it out and then pop it back into there. Or you could use that as an aperture and maybe on the front of your card base and have your star on the inside. There's lots of opportunities. They're quite endless with this one. Now, I do tend to just, I'm going to be good. I am a little devil for doing a bit of a tap. I am terrible, and I keep saying I'm not going to do it. I worked with Leanne, our head of product development last week, who did a show last week, actually. She did a show for us.
I didn't see that.
But I did a show with her up at head office, and I didn't bang my die once. Do you know when you have that school teacher? Because I was like, I love Leanne to bits. I absolutely love her, but I thought I don't want to be showing her what I do at all, my bad habits. So I didn't. Now I'm just going to pop that onto there so you can see it, because the white on the glass mat didn't look fabulous there to show it off. But look at that. One pass of the machine is all that intricacy. And I wonder if our lovely cameraman, Cal, can come in close, just to show you just how fabulous that actually is. It is beautiful. One pass of that machine cut out all that
Intricacy.
Thank you. Big word for me this morning. All that detail, all that delicate detail, all that lace-inspired effect, which is just absolutely gorgeous. But can you see the snippability factor in this one? You could actually snip out the centre if you wanted to. Or you could actually run this through again in another colour, snip out the other colour and add it onto there. Or you could do yourself a few in these in different colours and then layer them on top of each other. I'm going to run that through again though, but I've got to clean my die first, which is a good job. I've got my poker tool.
Well, while you're cleaning that, I'll just let you know that we've had another message come in.
Oh, lovely.
Stephen from Hampshire is in. And he says, you could make a shaker card with the bits of card that are currently ended up on our floor.
I didn't think you noticed that.
Brush. But yeah, that's a good idea. Good idea, Stevie. So you can use it as like a confetti or a filler.
Yeah.
Because we had a shaker card we were showing you earlier.
Yes.
As an example, so you could use the bits, recycle them, put them back in. Don't do waste.
No, I tend not to do waste, she says, throwing it all over the floor. But I tend not to do waste. I am well known for hanging on to every single piece of scrap. As my craft room of late, I'm saying of past, used to be. I have boxes for things now, so I never throw. I don't throw a single thing away, Ben. Not a single thing, because you can always find a use for it. I call it my bit box.
Right.
Our lovely Jan calls it a gubbins box, but it's a bit box to me.
A gubbins.
A gubbins box, yes, a gubbin, but bit box. Bit box, gubbins box, whatever you want to call it, box, where you don't throw a thing away. And if you think it's, honestly, genuinely, ask any crafter out there, they all have those bit boxes. Everybody has those bit boxes. What you thinking? I could see your little I could see your little head tip. What you thinking there?
That's already been really, really poppy. You can see my hand in there.
Interesting.
There it is. There's, in fact, you're not going to have this later.
Oh, you are kidding.
No.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
All 3 dies, 19.99, and that is without the 10%. And that's been the most popular bundle so far.
Really?
Yeah. Sarah's going to have Agates for Garters because you're supposed to be launching that on the show later.
Yes, this was only meant to be...
What time was that? You were going to be launching
1 o'clock.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I reckon you're going to be out sunning yourself.
Oh, don't.
Yeah,
I couldn't
at 1
in them on,
o'clock.
I couldn't in them on for Sundays. I would be definitely making the most of this hot weather by staying indoors.
Yeah.
I'd be closing those curtains and those blinds, keeping my house as cool as possible,
Yeah.
and staying indoors. I'm not going to lie.
Crafty.
Craft and craft
It
and
is
craft.
too. I mean, we don't. I know that there's a thing that we go. Oh, we always moan about when it's too cold. We moan about when it's too hot. It's too hot. Isn't it? It really is. You've got to be joking aside. Be careful out there.
Yes, definitely. Be sensible, be careful, and take many shades and lots of water, and get lathered up with lots of sun cream if you are going out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Or stay tuned to Hobby Maker and watch us.
Absolutely.
Because although you've got us this morning and we're going off for a little bit,
Yeah.
we're back at 1,
Yes.
and you've got myself and Pauline from Hunky Dory.
Yes.
So it's going to be a good one. I
Yes.
don't know who. So you're not going to be with me later?
No.
Oh, another first. It's a day
You're
of first for
Zena.
me. I've not worked with Zena before.
Haven't ya?
No.
Oh, you won't forget. Our viewers absolutely love Zena.
Oh.
Yeah, she's ever so popular. They
Oh,
love
I'm
Zena.
looking forward. I'm
Absolutely
looking
love her.
forward
So
to
you're on
that.
with her later. So all afternoon, well, 1, 3, and 5.
Yes.
And Auntie Pauline's on at 2.
I
Is she on
love
at 2?
Pauline.
With Bert and Gertz.
I love Pauline. Oh, have I got it wrong? So it's not Hunky Dory, it's Bert and Gertz.
Bert and Gertz.
Oh, I've got it all wrong.
Yeah.
Silly old me. I thought it were Hunky Dory today.
It doesn't
for
matter.
some
We've got
reason.
loads of hunky-dory stuff on the website. Fill your boots. Fill it
I
up.
tell you, I should
Bert
look
and
into
Gertz.
these things more, shouldn't I?
Is that 2 and 4 o'clock? 2 and 4 is Bert and Gertz.
Oh,
So we
I
see
love
what else
Pauline.
she always brings something sneaky along.
Does she?
Well, you have a chat with her on a show, and then she accidentally, on purpose, reveals something that's coming up later on in the show. So watch out for that. So what are we up to?
Right, so I've got my 2 pieces cut, and I'm actually going to do a little bit of an inking technique over them. Now, we had recently the Frosty and Bright, which we had some new ink pads that sold out, I believe. However, I don't want you to worry about it. They're from our water reactive range, so you could be choosing any colours from our Harmony water reactive ink pads. That's the word I was looking for. Which
Can you say that
actually,
again?
which we have got some later on coming up in the afternoon show.
Yes.
Of masculine inspired themed colours in there. So yes, we've got some coming there for you too. But I'm just going to use these, and I'm going to just ink over. I've got my little latex spongy. We've got lots of different ink applicators in our Spectrum Noir brand. These are our latex little sponges, like little makeup sponges. They're absolutely fabulous. But I'm just going to go over the top because I want to give it a spot of colour. Now I am using Centura Pearl, and I love doing inking over anything. I do it with me when I do my shaving foam technique with me inks on top of Centura Pearl, because even though it's a coated cardstock, which has got that lovely shimmer and shine to it, that beautiful pearlescent finish, you can actually ink over the top as well to create a nice little effect. And I'm just going to go in with both of those and just ink over in these 2 colours. Now, I've chosen these 2 colours for a reason, because I love the way it matches my cardstock. Oh, look, little one for my pokey tool there.
Oh.
One that's been left behind. Let's poke that out. Give that a good old poke. That didn't sound right.
Is that's the extent our vocabulary stretches to?
for what is it? 6:47 in the morning. Oh my days.
And change.
Well, when you see that, I set my alarm clock for 3:30 first, because it's 3:45 what we're aiming towards.
Yeah.
But I set it at 3:30.
Yes.
Then 3:35. Then
Yeah.
3:40. 3:45 as a snooze. Because in my head I'm thinking I'm getting up when I want to get up.
Yes.
But in my head I'm thinking I'm having a little bit of a cheeky lie in there because I've not got up at that time. That's what I do. In my head, you have to trick your mind sometimes, don't you?
Yes.
You have to set yourself these little things, and that's mine. I always set it 15 minutes before, every 5 minutes, so that I can just keep pressing the snooze button.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm having a lie-in, when technically I'm not really, because I wanted to get up at 3:45. So, but yes. Now, that's all I'm going to do in terms of inking. Quick Simple, very easy to do. You can achieve that with any of our inks. And let me just pop those back down there, Ben. I've got myself all organised. But now you can see that lovely ink technique. Just gives it a little lift in colour. Now, of course, you could layer these up flat, and I'll just bring that back in again so you can see. You could layer them down flat straight away. You could use these as background pieces. You could actually do a little bit of a layered effect by just turning it around and creating a more doily effect by spinning that around. You could snip into these. You could take elements out of there and snip into them. You could chop them in half into quarters, use them as background pieces. But for me, I'm going to use it as a little bit of a 3D card. So I've already got myself 4 pieces here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold them in half. I said I was going to score them, but I've realised I've left my scoreboard.
Did you bring anything with you today?
It is in the cupboard. So I'm just going to give it a little finger score. Using my fingers to do that. Just to fold it in half because I want this little fold up element. I will use though, I've got my bone folder and I'm just I'm just going to give that a little extra just to make it nice and neat as well. But I'm going to do that on all 4 of them. In fact, Debbie, just remember first, that's it, yeah. I know what I'm like when I do my inking, I forget that they've got a design to them and I want to make sure I've got that right. There we go. Yeah, perfect. So let's what was that, Cat? Producer Cat?
Producer Cat just said we're down to only about 15 of the big bundle left.
Oh,
so you've
right.
got, if you've got items in your basket, don't forget that doesn't secure the item. You do need to make sure that you are checking the item out because in particular, you've got 15 of the big bundle left. That's it, Kat. Is that right? So there's only 15 of the big bundle left. You're going to have her feet up later. But you've got to get it checked out. It should have been 49, 92, just under £50. We knocked £10 off because we could. And brought it down to $39.99. And then Kat was flying by the seat of her pants and knocked another £2 off. And then she remembered that you still get 10% off of that as well. So, I mean, so normally it will be, and don't forget you can't get them on the website yet, it's just under £50 normally, $37.99 minus 10%, which is another £3.80. So you're talking about 34 quid. So they should have been just under £50. You're going to be paying just under £34, or about £34 with your 10%. And they're not even launched yet.
No, I know, my goodness me, my days. Yes. Well, thankfully, when we come off air, we'll have just opened up at head office. So I might be able to make a phone call too, but I just don't know what I'm going to... I think I might have to have a little word with... I'm going to be pestering Kelly first thing on a Monday morning. Yeah. Fancy making me do that? Yeah, I don't like doing that.
At least you're going to be able to phone her and say to her, look, this has been so popular already. They've all gone out the door and they'll be going at head office. That's absolutely brilliant. And then you go, but you should have seen the discount.
Oh, no, I'm not telling them that bit. No, I'll keep that bit quiet.
We're giving them away.
They won't even be watching, so look, let's have a look. No, they won't even be watching. It's fine. It's totally fine. But it's a great opportunity to get hold of them while you have got those discounts.
Yes.
Right, so I'm going to put a card together. I'm going to construct it together. And then I'm also going to pop my lovely lace hedge. Let me get the right name again. Laced edged star together. But what I've just done is I've taken a 6x6 card blank and just, I've say snipped into it off. I've actually given it about 3/4 where I've just taken a little bit off because I'm going to have a little feature on the front with my dies with my nested dies that you saw me cut out earlier. But first things first, I'm going to use some of this beautiful mirror card.
Wow.
We've actually got an absolutely stonking deal, that's a good stonking deal, on our beautiful luxury mirror. It's not just luxury mirror, there's other things in there as well, Ben. Yeah. So while I'm sticking these down, do you want to just tell them a little bit more about that?
I will indeed.
Thank you.
I will indeed. So, today we are doing a fantastic deal. We're doing a few deals anyway. And we've got more deals coming up. But we're doing a pick and mix. Today, who doesn't like a bit of pick and mix? We like doing a pick and mix. Now, we've got 4 of the colours out, but there's actually, I think, 6 to choose from. There's a gold and silver as well, which we don't have out, but we know what gold and silver looks like. So have a look there on the website, but it's a pick and mix. So what we've got here is we've got the 4 different ones. I'm going to take you through them in just a moment. But what you do is you head onto the website, you go to the little drop-down section, choosing which colours you would like to select of the mirror card there. And then, of course, you know, Kat's going for red because it's Christmas. That makes
Absolutely.
sense. And then she's also going to go for the golden yellow. So she's going for that as well. And what else are you going for, Kat? She's going for blue. That's not just any blue, though, is it?
Oh, no, no. Ice blue. It's beautiful.
Ice blue. And then once she adds in her last one, which in this case she's going for the purple, because it's the same colour as your car?
Oh.
Right, okay. And then once you add the fourth item in, you will see on the right-hand side, your discount will come on, which is a multi-buy saving. So they're $9.99 each if you just want to get 1, 2, 3. They're $9.99 each. But if you get 4, they come down to $7.49 each. 25%
That's really,
off. Or
really
you could describe that as buy 3, get 1 free. Couldn't you? You
Yeah.
could describe that as 4 for the price of 3.
Yeah.
You could describe that as 25% off. Whatever you want to describe it as. If you get 4, you're going to save the value of 1. So you're going to pay £30, but for 4 colours. And actually within the packs, we'll tell you a little bit about what you're actually going to get in your pack, but you're going to get 4 packs essentially for the price of 3. $9.99 each, or just £30, just under £30 for 4. And if you add your Cat 10 discount, you get another 10% off of that. That would cover your postage pretty much.
Yeah.
Actually, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You'd be getting on for covering your postage on that. Add Cat 10. And don't forget, you only pay one lot of postage all day. So if you're getting some of the dies, you get some of the cards and some of the stamps, some of the wonderful things coming up later, your postage essentially is covered. There you go.
Fabulous. Honestly, fabulous. Those colours are beautiful. Again, I always talk about like essentials that you need, core products.
Yes.
We talk about core products being like your machines and your tools and everything else, but you also need cardstock. And cardstock is something that we all need.
Yes.
This is a great construction weight as well. The GSM on there is absolutely fabulous. And then you've got all the 3 choices in there. And the encapsulated glitter is just divine. You can cut into it. Imagine doing it with your snowflakes or your doily dies where you can actually cut. Honestly, absolutely beautiful. The mirror card has got that lovely high shine reflective mirror to it. And then I always call it, I know we call it the matte mirror, but it's like a satin finish.
Yes.
It's got that lovely satin look to it, which is absolutely beautiful and complementary of all the colours. So they all work together, and then standalone standalone things that you can use. If you didn't want to use all 3 together, you've got those standalone ones there. But they're absolutely beautiful. And I am with you, Kat. Producer Kat's just said, I love a non-shed glitter. So do I. In crafting, in my I'm saying previous crafting life, but before I got introduced to our fabulous encapsulated glitter, I used to buy this, buy sheets of it.
Yes.
But every time I cut into it, flaky glitter everywhere, all over my counter, all over my hands.
Yes.
Used to be all over it, dog god lover, everywhere, because it just wasn't sealed in. This has got that lovely, it's almost like a plastic coating over it.
Yeah.
But absolutely beautiful to die cut into, and it still has that absolutely gorgeous glitter effect to it without the shed.
Yes.
So it's absolutely fabulous. We do like a beard. I'm saying we do a beard test. It's like I've got a beard. I didn't mean me.
Hang on, let me take care of that for you. Let me take it.
And you can scratch it along your beard, and you won't have a single bit of glitter all over you. Your camera could go in close. You still won't. You can check it. It's not going to be in there. Glitter free.
Oh, blimey, not that close. Yeah. It's all patchy. Yeah, that's a bit close.
Yeah, honestly, you could rub it on your shirts, on your clothes, and anywhere. It's not going to shed anywhere.
So we've got the
all.
encapsulated glitter.
Yes.
We've got the mirror card as well,
Yes,
the
the mirror
deluxe
card,
mirror
yeah.
card.
Yeah.
And then we've got the other one, which is more of a satin finish.
Yeah, like a matte finish to it.
Like a matte finish. And they are actually, that you get those choices essentially in all the colours.
Yes.
Which is really worth noting.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at one of the other colours, because that's the purple, the purple collection. Let's have a look at the blue. We're not going to go through all these because we want to finish the demo, but we're going to just show you the. Oh, I can't get it. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Woohoo! We've got that. So again, we've got the same selection.
Yes.
In terms of the type of card.
Yep, absolutely.
Now, don't be fooled into thinking that that's silver.
No, it's not.
Because you can't really under the studio.
Under studio lights, you can't see it very well.
But it is.
Actually,
it's
to
like
look
a
at that,
blue.
actually, Ben, you can. That does look like you can see that blue tone running through it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it is an ice blue, so ice. blue.
Ice blue.
Ice
And
blue.
a nice blue.
It is a nice
Ice
blue. It's
and nice
beautiful.
blue. So
Yeah.
actually, if you put that next to the silver, you'd see the difference.
You would
But
see the
that's really, really
difference,
nice.
yeah.
So you've got the sort of satiny finish, the deluxe mirror, and as well the encapsulated glitter.
Yeah,
Everything
absolutely.
that you want there.
Yep.
$9.99 normally if you just want to buy one pack. You can buy one pack for $9.99, no problem. But if you get 4, you're getting that discount, which is a 25% saving in actual fact, or essentially you're buying 4 and getting the third one free. And don't forget, don't worry about how that calculates it. As you put in the first one, second one, third, when you hit the 4th one, the discount will kick in. I've been meaning to ask you, Debbie.
Yes.
Is it... Oh, I've been meaning to ask you, Debbie, and
Yes.
we'll see this now as you're finishing off your demo.
Yes.
Is it a requirement at Crafter's Companion that you have to have beautifully manicured nails? Because I've noticed everybody has got beautifully manicured nails.
No, it's, do you know, I've from when my youngest daughter, she's now 24, my youngest, I've always liked a nice manicured set of nails.
Yeah.
So no, it's not a requirement.
Yes.
It just so happens that we, I mean, we really, when your nails are on show, your hands are on show, try and rub lots of cream in, because I'm getting to an age now where things are going a bit wrinkly.
Yeah.
Just saying it as it is, but things do go a little bit wrinkly when you get to my kind of age.
Yeah.
So I use a lot of hand cream, but I do like to have. But these are actually new ones. I've just had them done. So yes, that. But no, it's not a requirement. It's just a Debbie. I love
Debbie Robinson.
Yeah, I love a good set of
Nail
nails.
collection, which we're about to see close up. There you go. They're on show now. Right, so where are we up to?
Right, so I've put my base on while you were doing a bit of chatting there. I've used one of my, again, from that Frosty and Bright collection, which is that beautiful paper pad. So if you did get hold of it, but I know that you will have a lot of Christmas-themed papers. You may have got some of ours. You may have got some of the beautiful Unky Dory cardstock. There's lots that I know you'll have in your crafty stash and that you'll keep putting to as well. And believe you me, we've got some amazing Christmas papers coming out as well soon.
So you just die cut out of the paper pad?
Yes,
and
so
then
I've just,
there's a slightly larger die there that you've cut out.
Yes,
for the
so this is
deluxe mirror
our
card.
nested dies.
Yes.
This is my circular one. I carry nesting dies with me everywhere, just in case I've got to prep something really quick on the go. So I always like a nice set of nesting dies. This is from our circular, I think it's called the Circle Stitched Edge, this one. And I've used the larger one for the mirror card,
Yes.
and then the next size down for the paper pad.
Yes.
You can do that with, if you're doing a square or anything like that, you could do that with your guillotine.
Yes.
If you haven't got a set of nesting dies, that's
Yeah.
absolutely fine. You could do it with a guillotine.
Yes.
Back in the day, in traditional, like when I first started crafting, we used to have to draw around like templates and things like that and use craft knives.
Yeah.
So I've done all that, but now, you know, as things progress, makes life easier when
Yeah.
we're creating.
Brilliant.
And I'm gonna stick that onto the front
Okay.
flap as such, just there. And I'm just going to put some glue onto the back. Whenever I'm doing that, I'll just give you a little tip how I do mine. I use it, look at it visually, where it is, and then I know where I'm going to put my glue. So I don't want to put glue all the way across because I don't want it to stick down fully.
No.
So let me bring in my tape pen for that one. So if I've got my Crafter's Companion tape pen, I'm just going to put my glue just where I want it to, turn that around, and then I know that I'm positioned perfectly to get that in and to get that centralised as
Brilliant.
well.
I love those tape pens as well.
They're fabulous.
Really
They really,
convenient.
really are. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put our snowflake on there, but I'm going to give it a little 3D effect. So for that, I'm going to bring in my dotty tape pen. Now, I'm not sure, producer Kat will have to tell us if we've got any dotties. Have we not? Well, if you haven't got a dotty tape pen, you could substitute it with our tacky glue. Now, mine's decanted into one of my little bottles. I'm actually not going to have to fill it up because you can see how much I use mine.
Yeah.
But tacky glue would work equally as well for this bit.
Okay.
And if you can get it into a fine tip applicator, absolutely perfect, because all I want to do is create these glue onto the back of there. However, I am going to use my dotty tape pen. I know we haven't got it in stock, but we will be getting them back in. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it onto the half side of this. So I'm going to flatten that out a little bit. I'm going to take the tape and pop that on to just one off.
So clean, so convenient.
Oh,
It's
honestly,
clean.
it's
Isn't
clean.
It clean?
Super clean, super easy.
Yeah.
No glue, strands, gubbins. I'm thinking, producer Kat knows me really well.
Can't say that at 6 o'clock in the morning.
But that's what I call it, the glued, like the bits that come through, the stringy bits that come through.
Yes.
You don't want that,
No.
which is why the tape pen's absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
So that's why I always prefer to use it, because it's so clean. There's no stickiness on the right side of it as well, so it's absolutely fabulous. The stickiness is
brilliant
all
how
in
it
there.
does that, isn't it?
Absolutely. And all I'm going to do is just marry that up over the design and then stick that down and just onto this side. And this is how you'll create your 3D effect. So if I'm just going to make sure I've got that lined up though, because I can see, yeah, if you don't get it lined up, you'll end up with a little bit of a shadow drop. Although to be fair, won't really make any difference. And straight away you can see now, it's coming together to create that 3D effect.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do again is I'm going to pop another little bit of glue just down onto the half side again. So let's just pop that onto there. Might be worth a little phone call to head office to see if we've got any dotty tape pens, because they would be perfect for this, they really would. So I'm going to do it again and just pop that on. Now I'm making sure that when I am marrying mine up, I've got the same colour on each side. However, nothing to stop you from alternating your colours, maybe having different papers that you've cut into. I'm just trying to make sure my eyes are working for this time in the morning.
Just thinking about hanging decorations.
Well, I am going to be doing that later on
Okay.
in one of the shows. I'm going to show you how you can make your hanging decorations. It's going to be pretty similar to this, to be fair, the technique that I'm doing. I'm just going to flatten that again, though, with my bone folder.
There's a lot of people colour coordinate their
Yes, they
decorations,
do.
don't they?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So you can see how it's coming together. Now, it depends on how much of a one you want. If you want to add some more, you can continue to add more to create a real lovely 3D effect. And I think I might put, I were going to stick just to those, but I think I will just put one more layer on. And I'm just going to pop it on again. In fact, let's flatten
I like
that
that. That's going
side.
to give you a really sort of fanned out.
Yes,
effect, isn't it?
absolutely,
A bit more of the
absolutely.
dimensions there.
Yeah, and I mean, don't forget these are our doily dies, which can be used all year round.
Yes.
Because of that doily design. However, they look really fabulous in the shape of these lovely stars and snowflakes. So I'm only just going to pop it onto there. So let's go on to that side. Oops, Debbie, she says, wait a minute. There, we're going to go on that side. There we are. Let's pop that on. And then if I just marry that up again, pop that on. I've now got this lovely effect. And again, if you want to use a hanging thread, what you would do now at this stage is you would pop in your thread and then seal it.
Yes.
But I want to stick mine to my card, so I'm leaving my
Yes.
flaps open.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Can we get some water?
So
You got to watch out for it, haven't you? Can we need one of the, you know where they show live telly and so there's a 3-second delay so that you can stop it. On that note, don't forget we've got the bundles available. We've got the bundles available as well, $37.99.
Right, so I'm just going to put some glue now onto both sides of these to stick it down flat onto my card. I thank God it's early in the morning, there won't be loads watching. Oh, dearie me, one of these
It's the
days.
most popular show of the day.
Oh, they might not let me back. I'm just going to pop my glue onto both sides of these now. Oh, I've steamed up, Ben. I've gone really, really warm for some reason. I could do
can't
with
imagine why that would
I could
be.
do with a bit of water. Oh dear. And then I'm just going to now bring back in my card design. Whew, and I'm going to stick both of these onto the flat part of the card, like so. And now what we've got is a little bit of a dimension snowflake going off now, because I've got all of these pieces that stick out, and I'll show you in a second. Can you see now how they stick out? Of course, this is, I mean, I have got a little bit OTT with my first demonstration. However, it's just showing you the kind of things that you can do.
I think that's a great idea. I like the way that you've added the extra elements in, and it's made it really 3D.
Yes, and that's what I wanted to achieve. Now, obviously, then you could take on like your gems and things like that, pop some ribbon. I'll pop a little ribbon in that top corner. I'll just pop it down with this to start with. But you could do, add all those little extras on. But because I've spent a fair bit of time on there, and I want to get a bit of fan going on me because I'm a little hot and bothered now. But there you go. You can see you could have kept that really nice and flat, but if I just turn it now,
Yeah.
you've got this lovely 3D effect, this beautiful, and it will still fold flat because all you're going to do is flatten it out, pop it in your envelope, and then you just spring that back open. And of course, you could go in a little bit more in depth if you add more pieces to it, Ben.
Yes.
You could add more and create a real fanned out feature onto the front of your card. But as
So you've got a snowflake there, but if you,
Yes.
I'm guessing here, if you were to snip it the right way, that could also be a Christmas tree.
Yes.
Or something, couldn't it? If you snip
Yes.
some of the bottom.
Oh, yes,
out,
absolutely.
I don't know how you do that.
Absolutely.
You'd need some of your crafty expertise. You could do that, and you have a 3D Christmas tree, or one of the other dies you could use for that maybe as well. Brilliant. I love that. Now, all of the bundles have been really, really popular. They've all been really, really popular. But don't forget to check out, because of course, putting the item in your basket, you know this already, but I'm going to say it anyway, put the item in your basket does not reserve it. This is for anybody new that's watching and doesn't know. Doesn't reserve it, putting the item in your basket. You do need to check out. Don't be worried about checking out. Don't go, yeah, but I might want something else. I might want something else later on in the show or later on in the day on one of the other Hobby Maker shows. That's fine, because once you've checked out, we don't process the orders until midnight. So once you've checked out, if you've got something else you want to add in, you can add that in. You'll still only pay one lot of P&P. And once you've checked out, it's yours. So once you've checked out, it belongs to you. You know, we'll dispatch it, and it goes right until midnight. And then don't forget, with your Cat 10 as well, you're getting that discount. One lot of P&P, $3.95. The ways to order, really, really straightforward. You can go onto the website and pop in your Cat 10 discount code there, hobbymaker.co.uk, and you can have a look down and see everything that's available on the show and anything that's on pre-order, so you can get hands on it quickly. A lot of people have been doing that. And of course, if you're new to the channel, you may not be aware that we have a UK call centre based right here at Hobby Maker HQ, as I refer to it. It is a free phone number. It's not one of those numbers that might be free phone, or it might be local, or it might be a premium. It is a free phone number. It's a free phone number. It's based right here in the UK, 24 hours a day. And then you just phone up and order. Really good. And they're so, so friendly. If you look at some of the social media feedback we get about the call centre and about the $3.95 all day P&P, if you have a look at some of the feedback we get about being able to phone up and get through to somebody and speak to somebody in the UK, it doesn't cost me, and I can keep adding stuff to my order. Brilliant. Brilliant. And if you've got any problems, you can phone them and they'll sort it out. They'll sort it out for you. That's what we want. So let's have a little look at some of the other bundles that we've got available on the show today, starting with the sentiment dies here. So these are the sentiment dies just in front of me. So we've got a set of 3. So we've got hello, we've got thank you, and we've also got with love. I mean, that tells you everything that you need to know. And I love the fact that they're contemporary as well. Really, really nice indeed. I'm loving, actually, the hello here in particular, with the two sort of twisted frames around it. I really, really like that. Nice. And you can use that for anything. You know, you can use that just to drop a line to somebody that you've not seen in a long, long time. Much better than email, isn't it? And a phone call. It's to drop a card in the post. You put the love and thought into that. What a nice idea. Now, there should be $7.99 each, I should point out. So they would be $23.97 ordinarily. But we don't like ordinary, do we, Debbie?
No! No! Who wants to be ordinary?
We like to be outside the box. So we bring the price down, and the price we've got is $19.99. That's for all 3, $19.99 instead of $7.99 each. And don't forget as well, you get 10% off of that. And if you've already ordered in the show, you've already paid your P&P. So what a fantastic deal. Now, what we could do, which is the same thing really, is to give you 2, you get 2, and we give you 1 for free. So you get 3 for 2. That would be a 30%, well, yeah, just over 30% saving. I'm just watching here. Is that what you're doing? Oh, blimey. She's at it again.
She is.
She's been let loose. $15.98 then. $15.98 instead of... They were $7.99. Later on in the 3 o'clock show, they'll be $7.99 each. They're normally $7.99 each. And you brought it down now to $15.98. And you get your 10%. But you need to remember to pop in your cat 10. You put in your cat 10 code.
That's amazing.
That's what you need to do.
This
so
is
£15.90, you can save another £1.60 off that.
Now, this is slightly worrying because these are definitely going to be one of the focuses. Focuses?
Yeah.
Yes, focuses
yeah.
in the 3 p.m. show, the masculine make one. I'm going to do a demo in a minute with these.
Yes.
Because these are honestly fabulous. These are great dyes at a great, incredible price, especially when you've got that extra additional birthday cat saving on there.
Yes.
And they're a really useful set as well. They're quite a nice bold statement dye. Because the dye comes in 2 parts, it means you've got 2 options that you can do. So when you use both together, you cut out this framed sentiment that you can then add on to a front of your card or anything like that. But because, and I thought that this might open, but it doesn't, but because we don't use the outside die, you can actually cut in and create apertures as well. And then you've got the little stamp just to finish that off. So, of course, that could be hello on its own, or hello, I miss you.
I love that. I really, really like
lovely,
that
isn't it?
bold hello there on the end.
Absolutely.
That's my favourite.
And then the same on the other side. I think I've lost one of my stamps on this
Is that
one.
the same with all 3 of those dies?
All
then,
3,
that
it's
you can
exactly
do
the same. 2 pieces to it, so 2 die elements to it. Using them together creates this lovely full piece that you cut out, and this is thank you, this one.
Yeah.
But because you can remove the outside frame, you can actually cut into your card front, so it could be a card base.
Yes.
It could be an aperture straight through to the centre of your card, which would
brilliant.
look incredible. And then you've got the so much stamp element to that. And then the last one is the with love. And I love this one. This is absolutely fabulous, because again, you could use the with love on its own, so lots of different occasions for that with. But then you've got the forever and always. And again, it's exactly the same. 2 dies, 1 stamp, which again, yeah, I've still got that stamp there. 2 dies, 1 stamp in each one of those for that incredible price. This is a really fantastic price for these fabulous dies. This is incredible.
So
Great
in
deal.
the pack, you
Yep.
get the 2 dies,
Yep.
or the die that you can use separately, and you get, in the pack, the little stamp as well. So you're actually getting the dies and stamp in each one. So there's 3 pieces in each packet, should we say.
Yeah.
So you get 3 pieces because you've got the 2 dies, or
Yep.
the die with the removable edge, and you get in the stamp as well. Normally, $7.99 for those, because there's 3 in each of those, and on the deal that we're doing today, each element's worth what? £1.77. £1.77. But that's not including the 10% off. So it's about what, £1.60 per piece, something along those lines. £1.60 a piece. There we go. Catch up, cat. Catch up. No, I've already done that. Yes. 10% of £1. Anyway, I can't remember. But that's what you get. So you're getting all of those, and that's a bundle. So you're getting 9 pieces in there. $15.98. Absolutely brilliant. And don't forget your 10% off.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Fabulous.
Fantastic.
Brilliant. And I've got a few other cards as well that our design team have done for us, which again just shows you the kind of things. So you can take these into any kind of style card. I love this one. Look at this one. How colourful is that? Using some of our ink pads to create a lovely background and then pop your panel onto the front. Because you've got that die cut, look at this one. This is a clever one because they've used the hello to create a stencil. So they've taken the die cut and then inked through it to create this stencil background. So it's a real focal feature of the card, but then the background in there looks incredible as well. Add them onto things like your embossing folders, take them into things like your different styles of cards. So that's a lovely easel card, and then that panel popped onto the front. And then, of course, we all love a good shaker card. So of course, we've got to have a good
Give it a
shaker card in
shake.
there.
Give it a shake.
Shake,
Love
shake,
it.
Shake, 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 shake. Oh, we're going to burst into song then. But literally just a beautiful design. Lots of ways that you can use them. And there are statements. They're a framed statement, so they're actually telling you what it is that you want to say in the form of that die. Again, absolutely brilliant. Fabulous.
I love those. Absolutely love those. Now, don't forget, if you're putting these items in your basket, if you've just joined us, I'm here with Debbie Robinson from Crafters Companion. We've got some fantastic items, got a lot of new stuff, brand new stuff on the show. Supposed to be coming up later. We've sold half of it. I don't know what she's going to do. So we're going to get into trouble. What can you do? Too late now. We've got some great stuff coming up, but don't forget, if you put the items in your basket, do check out. They're not yours until they've checked out, are they? But we've got some more bundles as well. So on the right-hand side, my right-hand side here, now we're going to be seeing these because we've got, these are the swing card dies. We're going to be seeing these later on. And if you've not seen these before, these are really, really clever, aren't they, Debbie? Really, really clever. How you cut out using your die cut machine, and then the way that you fold them. Well, you can see we've got a fantastic sample just over there, which I'm going to show you in a second. There we go.
We're making Cal work this morning. God love him. He's having to run around everywhere. But are you ready? So there's lovely swing element. Ta-doo, ta-doo.
And so you've got something different on each side of that.
Absolutely.
That's
and
brilliant.
This is lovely. And you can take it into bigger effects if you want. So you can do a double one as well if you want to. We've got lots of tutorials on how you can use these. I'm just going to make sure I've got my little bits in the right element there. Let me just make sure. There we go. And then you've got that lovely swing element. So that's been tucked into a double Z fold card with the die cut element as well. Just absolutely fabulous. Honestly, these are such good fun. Another one here. I love this one because it's got this lovely flip effect. How fabulous is that?
They're
just
really,
looks
really
incredible. Clever. Yeah, and so it's designed to work, and I'll show you again. I've got another demo lined up if we get a chance this morning.
Yes.
How easy it is to use. I'm going to show you how it's being designed, the concept card, how it's been designed.
Yes.
But I've just shown you lots of different ways that you can use them. But I can't wait to see the price on this. I don't think I've seen the price on this yet.
So there should be $12.99 each, Debbie, normally. $12.99. And in addition, because we're doing a bundle, $12.99 each normally, and we're chucking in, as well, 10 sheets of Centura Pearl. So should be, including the Centura Pearl, should be £55. $55.94.
Wow.
$55.94. So that's already too low on the screen. What have you done? You can't put it up. You can't put it up because you've put the wrong price on. You've got to commit now. And that's coming down. So you're going to get all 4 dies and the Centura Pearl, $38.97.
Wow.
And you're paying for 3 dies essentially and getting the other die and the card for free. And that's without 10% off. You're going to save nearly another £4 if you put in your Cat 10 birthday promotion code as well. Another £4 you can save. Again, that covers easily your postage. Really, really good. Don't forget, head over to the website, pop in Cat 10 discount code, save yourself another tenner. And essentially, you're buying 3 dies and you're getting the extra set and the Centura Pearl absolutely free. And what I love about these as well is that, you know, the dies do the work for you. So anybody that's not used these before or anything similar to this, you're going to be very impressed when you see these being demonstrated a bit later. Very, very clever indeed. The die's doing the work for you and create some fantastic cards. And really, the die's doing the work. You're the inspiration element. $38.97. Now, everybody likes animals, don't they?
Oh, absolutely.
We all like animals. And I know you like animals at home as well. And we've got down here some more bundles because we've got this bundle of 4 here as well, which you can see at the bottom. We've got some fantastic animals in there. So what animals have we got? Let's have a little look.
These animals with attitude. I've actually
Animals with attitude.
I've got actually some boards to show you. I can quickly, so you can actually see the value.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes in the packaging doesn't do them justice.
No.
So this is the 4 bundle. Oh. And I love these. Great minds drink alike. Yes. I love this.
And these are obviously stamps.
They are stamps. Yeah. This is all a stamp collection, so perfect for all your colouring mediums, but lots of lovely play on words as well. So I absolutely love Great Minds Drink Alike. This one I always think of my sister. Drink, dance, sleep, repeat. I just think they're absolutely fabulous. So you've got your lovely animals with attitude, and it's all about that lovely panda. It's just absolutely fabulous. I love, 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 love that stamp set. It's absolutely fabulous.
Really nice.
But then you've got the sloth. I love the sloth. And again, the play on words again. So you've got your happy birthday like you would normally, but you've got sloth life. I love you, a sloth. How gorgeous is that little play on words? And then you've got, oh, I'm lazy but happy. I love that one. But all the lovely cute characters, him swinging from a tree. He's got his balloons wrapped round. Let's turn him that way around so you can see him. Yeah. They're absolutely fabulous. So that's your sloth mode on.
Yeah, he's doing yoga down there.
Then you've got some camels. So Camel Kisses and Wishes is the proper title of this stamp set. And again, lots of lovely, you can see the attitude. Look at the faces. Yeah. The attitude that they've got on on their faces is fabulous. And then you've got lovely play on words again. So this one says, cheer up. Not every... I'm going to have to turn it this way. Not everyone thinks you're old and grumpy.
Oh, Kat, that's for you.
I just think they're such good fun. Oh, bless her. Happier than a camel on hump day. I didn't even know hump day were a proper word until I came to work for Grafters. Then you've got the huge birthday witches, which is all about those gorgeous elephants. And you can see, I mean, these two haven't got any attitude. They're just all loved up. I love them. I think they're absolutely fabulous. Lots of lovely and really nice sentiments on there as well that you can take out of this collection and perhaps use in other elements of your crafty stash as well. Yeah. So that's your 4 bundle deal.
Yes.
And I'll show you
all the
3
animal stamps.
Yep, absolutely.
Animals with attitude. Should be $4.99 each, which is not a bad price anyway.
No, it's not, no.
Is it?
No.
But because we're all about savings and bundles this morning, under £15 for all of them. So essentially, you're buying 3, you're getting the 4th one free.
Yes.
Aren't you? Because you'd want the whole set of these.
Absolutely.
You want the whole set of the animals, really, don't you? Because then you can mix and match the sentiments as well with the different animal stamps. And you've got a full collection there. So you've got the panda, we've got the camel, we have got the sloth, and we have got the lelephants. They're nice. So you buy 3, get 1 free in essence. So $14.97 for all 4. Absolutely brilliant. And don't forget you got the 10%. Now we've also got a bundle of 3 animals as well, just along the top here as well. So we can take a quick look at those. And
yep.
Debbie's got some samples of those, so just take a quick look at those. So what have we got? We've got a zebra, flamingo,
and a llama.
A llama.
Yep. So you are a llama fun.
Oh, thanks very much.
There you go, Ben. You
Yeah.
like that one? Again, really fabulous. It's not me that's saying that. It's not me that's trying to crack jokes. It's what the stamp is called. But look at the attitude on those. They're just such good fun. And again, could you produce a cat?
Yeah.
She says it's her and Adam in gallery. I can just imagine you both there.
Which is which? That's the question.
But really lovely. Now, one of my favourites in this collection.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I absolutely love the zebra. What's simply wild about you, Ben? I am simply wild about you. But absolutely good for. And again, look at the attitude on that one.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. I just think they're such good fun. A real good, cute set of stamps. Real good fun. And then I'll stand by you with a lovely flamingo.
Oh.
Absolutely fabulous. These just are a really good set of stamps. Not a lot of colouring needed involved either. They're a nice size for anybody of any skill set in terms of colouring.
Yes.
And because they're a stamp set, it does mean that you can take any colouring implement to them as well.
Yes.
Absolutely fabulous.
Lovely.
So that's your set of 3.
And that's so we've got the flamingo, we've got the zebra, and we've got the llama.
Yeah.
So these should be $14.97 or £15. It's deal time. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Debbie? What can you
what
risk?
could we do? Oh, I don't know. Should we? Oh, yeah. You've got to do. If you're getting 1 free in the other one, you've got to give 1 free in this one as well. That's how I'm going.
That's not a quarter.
I know, but
that's a third off.
But that's.
Blimey.
You've got to do something like that. You can't upset people.
Going to have to, aren't we? $9.98 for all 3. So in essence, again, you buy 2, you get 1 free. I said you buy 2, you get 1 free. And there's what? Sorry, what was that, Kat? Oh, there's less than 20. People have already been, while we've been chatting and messing around, they have already been putting them in the basket earlier in the show and checking them out. And these are meant to be on with you again later this afternoon, Debbie.
Yes, again, the 3 p.m. show is dedicated to the animals with attitude, the swing cards and the frame sentiments.
Yes.
With a masculine feel.
Yes.
Because we're going to change it up a little bit. Normally, people say, how can you do the masculine kind of things? It's just about colour choices, to be fair, Ben. For me, it's about a colour choice.
Yes.
And the styles. Keep them, you don't have to go OTT with a masculine make.
Yeah.
But that was a 3 p.m. dedicated full hour of what I've supposedly got left.
Yeah.
What I've got left to play with.
And there'll be people going, well, these items are coming up on focus shows later. How come you've got them on the wake-up show? Well, because we're conscious that there'll be a lot of people that are not available later.
Yeah.
They might be going out to work, or they might be going taking the kids to school, or collecting the kids, or doing their shopping, or whatever it is they're doing. So what we like to try and do is give you a sneak peek in the morning between 6 and 8 of what's coming up later in the show. So when we've got a guest on that's later in the show, later in the day, we always try and give you sneak peeks in the morning. It's backfired a little bit though, because everybody's checking the items out already. So if you were going to wait until the later shows, get them checked out. Get them checked out. So we've got the zebra, we've got the llama, and we have got the flamingo in the last set there at the top. Again, it's buy two, get one free in essence. It's $9.98 for 3. Normally, they are $4.99 each. And, you know, you could use those for literally any purpose at any age.
Any age,
and I like
any
as well,
purpose.
even that with the flamingos there, as you can see laid out there, you could stamp them in exactly those positions and have the 3 flamingos on the front of the card, couldn't you?
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah,
That'd be
absolutely.
really good.
Or you could have a little play with them because they're a stamp set.
Yes.
And you can really go to town with these because you can do your masking techniques where you can layer them up behind them by just masking using your drawing gum or your post-it notes, whichever way you do it.
Yeah.
But lots of lovely things. I'll show you a few inspired cards from our design team.
I'm looking
again.
forward to these.
These are such good fun. Look at that. I love that. And that's again from that camel set. It looks absolutely fabulous. Using quite a nice little scene.
That could be Christmas as well.
It could, yeah, absolutely.
3 camels.
Yeah, absolutely. This one's a lovely one. Just take a little piece there and just add a few little mats and layers behind the back. Keep them really simple if you want to keep them really simple. That's a lovely masculine make, isn't it, that one?
Yeah.
Absolutely fabulous, where you're just taking a little bit of ink in the background and then popped him onto the front. Looks fabulous.
Brilliant.
Of course, you could take it into certain elements by using your nesting dies again. Love this one because this one's got that lovely aperture feature.
Yes.
And then popped him across the top, so it looks like he's just... I love that card.
How's
I just
that
think
been done?
Absolutely fabulous. Oh, so all Bianca's done here is she's used a nesting die in the centre,
Yes.
and then she's sandwiched it in through, and I'll just show you. She's popped another piece of cardstock, sandwiched it through, so it looks like he's actually sat.
So what's she like? Is she
connected to the
fussy cut
cardstock.
that out?
Yeah.
Basically
Yeah, that's all you need to do. Yeah,
That's
take your little scissors, and that's exactly what you can do with them.
That's brilliant.
Honestly, they're just fabulous. And I'm just going to show you a few samples.
Yes.
I'll save the rest for later if I've got some stock.
Shaker
later.
card.
I know, I had to have a little one in there. I saw it and I thought, I've got to do a shaker card. But again, absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely stamp sets.
Yeah.
They are the animals with attitude. Meant to be for my masculine show later, but as you can see with the stamp set, yes, it is for the masculine make as well, but you can also take this for any age, any gender, whatever it is that you want to do, any occasion, because you might have a wedding,
Yes.
and you might think, well, why would you use those in a wedding? Well, they may be their certain favourite animals. You could weddingify it if you wanted to.
Use them for invitations and everything. And you use the 10% off code, this 33p an element.
Wow.
30, because there's 27 pieces in this set here. 27 pieces, so 33p an elephant. And not an elephant. 33p an elephant. 33p an element. And what I like as well is you can mix and match your stamps as well with your swing card dies, couldn't you? Because one of your swing card dies, where is it? It's got heart on it there as well. That's nice. And then your elephants have got hearts on as well, so you could perhaps use, you can mix and match them. Just an idea. Anyway, $9.98. Don't forget, just $9.98. And they're all the deals we've got this morning. So we've got a range of bundles. We've got the animals. We've got the selection down at the bottom there, which is 4 for 3. We've got the 3 for 2s as well. We've got the sentiment dies, which don't forget come with a stamp in there as well, each one of those. And you can use those differently because you can use them as an aperture or you can use them to cut out, either or. You've also got as well the swing card dies, which we can take a look at. And the bundle also comes as well with the Centura Pearl, which is absolutely brilliant. Then also we've got the bundles because we've got the card stock as well, haven't we? With the encapsulated glitter and the posh mirror card as well, and the satin mirror. And then we've got the snowflakes, we've got the doilies as well. We've got it all happening. It's all happening. I think we're ready to see some more of you.
Yes.
Hey,
oh, thank you very much. Bless you.
Let's see those nails.
Oh, I'm going to use the frame sentiments. So I thought I'll use the frame sentiments. I could have done another quick demo with the doilies, but I thought, you know what, we'll sneak this one in. If we get time, I'll chuck another one in there.
Yeah.
But I love these. These, they have the ability to create lots of different things. I'll show you what I mean by that, because I'll do this in 2 separate pieces. Because your dies come in 2 separate pieces, gives you the options. So first of all, I'm going to use the thank you. I've used some of the platinum Centura pearl, and if you're wondering where that's from, stay tuned because it's on later on. Because we've got some Centura pearl in bundles of 10, and as 10 pack of Centura pearl, absolutely gorgeous. It's got this lovely high shine to it, that lovely pearlescent finish to it, absolutely glorious. It is the most beautiful cardstock, and again, that'll be coming up later on today.
Brilliant.
It might actually be the only thing that I've got on the show later on at 3 p.m, but we'll see. So I'm just going to pop that on and run that through. So it's just a thin metal die, normal combination for any of your machines that take a thin metal die. So whatever plate system, whether it's a Gemini, just work it towards that thin metal die combination and you'll be fine. It will go through the smaller machines, not the small machine, as in the mini, sorry, but midi and junior upwards it'll go in.
And that's just because of the size of the dies, isn't
Yes.
it? They're quite big, those dies.
Absolutely, yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Now, when you take it out, you'll see how it cuts through really lovely, and you can see that element there. Looks fabulous. But that's the one that you would use if you wanted to cut into the front of your card to create a card. However, you have got the other die. So this is why I'm going to do it in 2 separate pieces for you to show you. Whenever you're doing them, and if you are using this element together, if you were using both dice together, please just make sure you tape it down. Because the danger is that it could slip underneath and then cut into your die, and you don't want that.
No.
So for me, it is all about finding a way that works for you. I've chosen to do this way just so I could show you how they both work individually. And of course, we'll show you another element that you can do to create a background piece as well. So I'm going to run that through again. I've taped that down. I think that's okay. And if not, don't worry, because I've got a blue peach style one ready to go, because you never know what can happen on live TV, as we all know. Lots of things can happen and can go wrong. And I'm pretty sure, Ben, you've got a tale or two to tell with regards to that too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I want to find your blooper reel. You know, I keep telling my lot I gave him enough to last a blooper for a full, honestly, a full week. Never mind about a full show. But yes, you never know what can happen.
It'll be all right on the night.
Absolutely. And then look, it cuts out that lovely framed piece. If I hold that up, will our lovely Cal be able to come in close? Because probably see it a little bit better on top of my top there.
Yeah.
But how beautiful does that look? How gorgeous is that?
Yeah.
And again, delicate feature to it. But this is when you could actually die cut another piece and in lighter or darker colour and add behind the back and create a shadow effect if you wanted to. But you've got this die, Ben. So this die can actually just cut out a solid piece. So this one, if you use on a different colour cardstock, and I've just used it onto some blue, you can cut that out. So that's what I've just done with this one. I've just used the outer frame to create this panel that then this one is going to sit into on the top. Now I've chosen a blue and grey because again it's the masculine kind of feel, and all you're going to do is just line that up and it creates that lovely effect. Of course you could, if you wanted, lift it up with some 3D Kalal glue, or as I affectionately call it, chunky glue, and lift it up to create a little piece. Or you could actually pop a bit of acetate behind the back, and do you know to cut the acetate out, just use your frame.
Yes.
Cut the acetate out, pop the acetate onto the back, and then put your foam on a roll around the back and create yourself a lovely little shaker card. So there's lots of options that you can do, and I've just shown you three different ways that you could use that there. Again, I'm just going to go in with my dotty tape pen because this is a nice, delicate die. Lovely feature. I love the abstract feature of these frames as well. It's got a lovely abstract feature. So I'm just going to pop on my glue. There we go. And then I'm going to line that up again and make sure I've got that lined up perfectly. Sit that on the top. Whoops. Neatly, Debbie, neatly. There we go. And then just pop that down. And that's now ready to go onto the front of my card. Now I've chosen, again, I've gone with a little bit of a masculine feature kind of thing here with my colour theme. So I've taken the black Centura pearl and made myself a card blank, 6x6 in size. To be a bit frugal, I mean, for this part, I'm going to keep it solid because I'm going to put some squares onto the top. But I'm going to keep it nice and solid. But if you wanted to be frugal and cut into your cardstock to make it go a little bit longer, you could absolutely do that. But because this is going to be my background piece to sit my squares onto the top, I'm just going to keep this nice and I say nice and simple. I've just taken some squares. Now I've measured these squares. If I remember rightly, I did 2 3/4 and 2.5 squared inch to fit into the centre panel. So like so. So I'm just going to keep on going with my glue. There we go. I can't believe time. Look at time. Where does the time go? It flies by. I thought, oh yeah, I've got loads of demos cat. I'm going to show you loads. I do it every single time. Get carried away. I mean, we have got all afternoon cats. We absolutely have got all afternoon. So I can cram some more in there later on. I've got to go back and go and get some breakfast though, because if you can hear that rumbling sound, I'm going to apologise right now. I can't eat very early in the morning. Can you, Ben?
Not usually, no.
Yeah.
No. Only sausage sandwiches.
Only so. Whatever rocks your boat in the morning is what I'm going to say. But I can't stomach food first thing. When I get up, it's got to be a coffee.
Yes.
It's got to be a coffee or
Oh,
two.
you see, you're posh though, coffee.
Frothy
that's
coffee.
all continental.
Yeah.
For me, it's got to be a crafty brew.
You like your
Always,
tea?
yeah, it's got to be a crafty brew for me.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm not a tea drinker. I'm not going to lie.
You're not a tea drinker?
I'm not a tea drinker.
Oh, this country was built on tea.
I know, but not for me. I'm just not a tea drinker. No. And don't try shoving fruit teas or green teas down my neck or Earl Grey teas because
proper teas.
Well, I've tried them, Ben. Oh my God, they're not for me at all. Not for me at all.
How do you have your coffee?
So when I'm being a good girl and counting the calories, black.
Yeah.
When I'm not, a frothy coffee. So I love a good old frothy coffee, like a latte, a cappuccino.
Do you go for the sprinkles on the top?
No, I don't actually, no.
Don't you?
No, I'm not a sprinkly kind of girl, no. Just as
That
it is.
surprises me.
Did you think I would be?
Well, yes, I did really. I did. I did think you would.
I don't know what gives that away. But no, I am definitely a non-sprinkly kind of girl.
Oh.
I like my sprinkles on my ice cream.
That's
where I would put the
she's
sprinkles.
low maintenance, but now I've discovered you have sprinkles on your ice cream.
Could have sprinkles on ice cream.
Chopped nuts, bit of sauce.
Chopped nut sauce. Yeah, so if my ideal ice cream would be a whippy ice cream,
Yes.
it would be a mixture of strawberry and vanilla.
Yes.
It'd have some honeycomb pieces in there, topped with a little bit of chocolate, and then some sprinkled with some nuts and juice. That's my idea. Not that I've planned this, or not that I've thought about this. Not that I would have that normally, but that's the... Yeah.
Any particular brand? We might be able to get them to send us some.
Oh, well, do you know what? No, I'm quite easy going on brands. I'm quite easy.
Any ice cream companies out there?
Yeah,
send it in.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm not fussy. I'm not fussy. Although I can hear producer Cat. She just mentioned one of my favourites there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. I think I would agree with that one. What's she saying there in the background?
She's been spoiled. Adam's treating her because it's her birthday to a flashy ice cream and J2Os.
Other juices, other ice creams, ready available.
Other sugary juices available.
Do you know what? She's a star for working on her birthday. Because I'm not going to lie, I did you have a choice, Kat? Because in my world,
yeah.
Now I'm older. In my world,
You keep
it's the
saying that.
law.
I don't think you were talking about her wrinkles earlier.
Oh, I am.
She looks good, doesn't she?
Oh, bless you. That's the mountains of makeup that I've got on. That's what it is. But in my world, in my world, I definitely do not work a birthday.
No.
I'm not going to work a birthday, and anybody insists I work a birthday, I'll throw a Debbie Diva strop because I'm not working on my birthday. It's the law.
Well, she can't move on her birthday because she's been eating all that ice cream with the chopped nuts and the sprinkles on top.
Oh dear, bless you. No, I do. I love a good ice cream on a warm day, not on a cold day.
No.
In fact, some of my family have gone over to Skeg Vegas.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and there's a little, shall I give her a little plug? Where can I get a little plug? I think it's called Busy Lizzie's or something like that. And they make the most amazing ice cream, Ben.
Oh.
Amazing ice cream. Best hot chocolate in the world as well.
Wow.
Not going to lie.
Lizzie's.
Busy Lizzie's, yeah. I think that's the name. Well, I've been going
Let's hope
for
it's the
years.
name of the cafe you're talking about, not next door.
Now,
Free marketing.
I'm keeping that really simple.
Look at
but
that.
in terms of the colour choices that I've used, the Centura Pearl that I've used, and that lovely frame die. And I'm just going to finish it off with, because it is a male-orientated theme later on today,
Yes.
I'm going to finish it off with a thank you so much. And I'm going to put a little granddad one on there as well. So I'm going to pop that on. Let's pop my granddad piece just onto there. Because we have got that male theme going off later on today. We've got some amazing sentiments for the males, and this one, obviously, there's so much, is part of the frame deal as well. And all I've done is heat set it with some embossing powder, one of our opaque pigment inks to give it a little bit of a shine, and I'm just going to pop that on. And that just finishes off our lovely framed sentiments, but keeping it in keeping with my theme going off this afternoon, Ben, which is all about the masculine makes with some of our products. And there you go.
That looks absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And it is, you know, such a simple idea, like you say. And I think it's all about the colour theme.
Yes.
And the colour theme, it doesn't really matter what colours you use, but certain colours or colour combinations, not really the colours, but certain colour combinations hint at a particular gender, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Doesn't matter really what colour it is, it tends to be the combination. So, I think that's, I'd love to receive a card like that, because it used to always be golf.
Yep.
Tell I don't play, can't you?
Beer.
Right, motor racing.
Yep.
Or beer.
Yep.
You know, that's what it used to be. And actually, I've got a big tankard. You know, ladies, we like more than that, don't we? We don't just do golf and motor racing and drink beer and play football. I don't do any of the above, apart from drinking beer. But, you know, you can get all sorts of different cards you can make. And we love a handmade card as much as the next person. We love them. And there's so many choices. Don't forget, you've got a good range of bundles here with lots and lots of different things in. So this particular bundle, you're getting one free. Aren't you? You're getting one free. So, in fact, a lot of our bundles, you're getting one free, in actual fact. But I absolutely love the sentiments. I think they're really good. And I love the fact that you get the little stamp in there as well, so you can complete your card. $15.98. There we go, details on the screen at the moment for the framed sentiments, which are the ones in front of me. And as Debbie just demonstrated, you can use them as the die cutouts, but you can also use them to create an aperture or to use a background, to create a background to put your die cutout on, and you get the little stamp there as well. So what we've got on there is we've got hello, thank you, and we've got with love as well. $15.98. for the three, and you're getting essentially 9 elements there, because you get 2 dies, so to speak, in each pack, plus a stamp in each pack as well. Don't forget to use your CAT10 birthday code, and you can use it all day, not just on the Wake Up with Hobby Maker show, you can use it all day on any of the Hobby Maker shows. You can use that. And don't forget, you only have to put it in once, and then you'll get it for the rest of the day. Only until midnight tonight, presumably. And then it's all done and dusted. Don't forget $3.95 postage and packing. And that's all it is for the whole day, from midnight last night to the midnight tonight. And you can order online, hobbymaker.co.uk. You can also, as well, phone our free UK-based call centre 24 hours a day. So some great deals to be had. Now, we love a die, don't we?
Absolutely.
But you need something to put it through. You need something to put it through. And if you don't have a die cutting machine, or alternatively, what you're looking to do is upgrade your die cutting machine. Maybe your other one's on its last legs a bit, it's getting a bit tired. Or alternatively, maybe you just, you know, you've started with a smaller machine and now you're ready for something more substantial. We can certainly help you out with that. And the CAT 10% discount code is really, really going to be beneficial if you're looking to buy you know, this particular machine, because you're going to be saving $17.99, because it's $179.99. It's going to bring it down to £162. £162. And if that's not enough, it's on split pay, Debbie.
I know.
on split pay.
Amazing. Amazing.
Do you know what I love about split pay? It's no interest as well. So you pay one payment today, you pay another payment in another month's time on split pay. And look at what you're getting as well. Just take a look at everything that you're getting in your Gemini bundle. And that comes as standard.
It does.
So you've got split pay is across, we're doing it across how many?
Ooh.
4 split pay.
Yeah.
So ignore me when I said you're going to pay half today and another the rest of the month's time. We're doing it across 4 split pay. That's absolutely brilliant.
Fabulous.
That's really, really good. Really, really good. So by October, you're going to have paid it off completely, and that's really, really handy. And that makes it much more affordable, especially with the 10%. And look at everything you get in there, because essentially you've got a starter kit.
It is, because you get all your plates. Like, I've bought machines in past, Ben, where you've had to buy extra plates or additional plates.
Yes.
You're getting everything from your 2 clear cutting plates, plastic shim, magnetic shim, metal shim, and rubber embossing mat.
Yes.
So that's quite a lot of value in that, straight away.
Yes.
Obviously your cable, because it's an electronic machine.
Yes.
You've got what we call from our creator card range in there. So that lovely circular die is our creator card range, very intricate one. Split into 2 as well, so that you can create a nice little scene there.
Yes.
You've got an edgeable die in there, and you've also got multimedia dies. So for your multiple layers of fabric, or your more fabric like leather,
Yes.
denim.
Oh, that's brilliant.
All those kind of, honestly, it cuts a plethora
So they're the
of different
multimedia
materials.
dies?
Yes, so those hexagons that you can see are the multimedia dies. And then you
Brilliant.
get some sentiments in there as well. And a 3D embossing folder. 5x7, would you believe, in size as well.
Wow.
And an instruction booklet to get yourself going, to get yourself familiar with your machine, to learn about your machine. But you will learn your machine. Everybody, I always say
Yes.
this, that's a manual. It's like any user guide.
Yes.
Don't think, I've heard people quote it as a Bible. It's not. It's all about the user element to it and
Yes.
how you use it. But we've got hundreds of tutorials. Myself personally, I can't remember, I've lost count how many shows I've done with the Gemini, and put it through its paces, from intricate dies to embossing with stencils, to cutting fabric, multiple layers of fabric. Because for our lovely guests that go on to Sewing Street, so that's our lovely Becky, she uses hers in there to cut multiple layers of fabric, because
Right.
it is a dual purpose machine in the form of a die cutting embossing machine, but it's also a multi-purpose machine for people who love multimedia crafts. It will cut through all of those different types of material on there as well. It's phenomenal pressure on that machine. You can go and read the 5-star reviews. There are absolutely tons of them out there. And that's your starter kit to get yourself going. All you need is a bit of cardstock. So you need a bit of cardstock, and you've actually got a set in there where you can already do some embossing, already do some die cutting, and some sentiments, and make some cards with that starter kit. It is a fabulous starter kit with well thought out. I keep saying we, like it's me. It's the team up at head office. Leanne and the team got together. What is it that we want to give you? Value for money. The machine itself, phenomenal.
Yeah.
I have, in 6 years, it's literally coming up to be my 6-year anniversary of working for Crafters Companion next month. However, I bought mine in the May of that year before I started working, and I bought it, and it has never let me down. No. It cuts all sorts. It's the most amazing machine.
And you've got nice even pressure, isn't it?
Even pressure, edge-to-edge cutting technology.
Yes.
For me, I just wish that had been out when I first started crafting.
Yes.
It would have saved me a lot of money in terms of how many machines I've bought over the years.
Yes.
The only thing that we've done with this is we've got different sizes in the family. We've extended the family, so to speak.
Yes.
But this is the original machine, the original, I call it the OG, the original machine, and our Gemini range. It is a phenomenal powerhouse of a machine. It's not something that looks pretty. It does look pretty, but it's not something that just looks pretty, because you put it through its paces and it will never let you down, I can promise you.
And it's you're not the only one that loves it.
No, I know.
Sarah from Inverness.
Oh.
She's got not one, not two, she's got 4 of them.
4? Wow.
She's a big fan.
So Sarah obviously understands I can stand here and talk about it till I'm blue in face.
Yes.
Honestly, when it's people like Sarah who tell you and give you them reviews
Yes.
that make you understand just how incredible this machine is. And it's a great price today with the extra discount on there as well.
Well, that's
as well
the time
as
to use it, isn't it?
It
When you're
is,
buying
yeah.
something like this,
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
makes a huge, huge difference. Huge difference. Just ask you a quick question.
Did you notice
George,
Dan
Dan's
trying to get
in
in
the
there?
shot again.
Little low.
You can't get rid of him today. You can't get rid of him today. Can I just ask you, so you said that there was some, obviously loads and loads of tutorials and
Yep.
guides and all that sort of thing. So you get your Gemini machine, you've
Yep.
got your full starter kit, you just need a bit of cardstock.
Yep.
Where can I find that sort of information to get some of the guides and have a go?
Go on our YouTube. We've got a YouTube on Craft. In fact, we've got our own page, Crafters TV, where we do online tutorials all the time.
Yeah.
It's like free education shows that we pop on there. But we've got lots of tutorials all on there. The thing that I will always say to anybody is learn your machine, get to know your machine yourself. The only element of the machine that you will need to replace are what I call the consumable parts, which are the
Yes.
plates.
Yes.
But there is ways of learning how to use your plates in terms of turning and rotating, flipping and rotating. I'm a little devil, I'm not going to lie. When I'm on air, I forget. When I'm at home, I'm a bit more careful because these are my own plates from home.
Yes.
Well, love plates because I use them a lot. Also, I use my Gemini Junior plates, just saying, into my larger machine as well. Speeds things down in terms of time as well. But they are what I call the consumables. So at some
Yes.
point, you'll need to replace certain ones.
Yes.
It might be a metal shim that you need to replace. It might be a cutting place that you need to replace. It might be a rubber embossing mat that you need to replace. Whatever it is that you need, they're the consumables. And believe you me, you may make an accident or two. First time I bought my Gemini pen, that's because Dan stood there. I'm so sorry. I'm just caught there, distracting me. Sorry, Dan. Sorry, Ben. Sorry. I thought I got a new presenter at the side of me. The first time I used my machine, I cut straight through my magnetic shim.
Oh, no.
It's not the first time I've done it either, can I say,
Yeah.
since then. But so I needed to replace it pretty quickly.
Yes.
That's my own fault
Yeah.
because I wasn't thinking about where I put my die and place my die. So you will need those replacements at some point.
Well, that's absolutely incredible. And it's been so popular. And actually, there's the rubber embossing mat as well, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
So just tell us a bit about the rubber embossing
So
mat.
the rubber embossing mat is when you've got a die. So we're not the only company in the crafting world that has dies that have to be embossed as well as die cut. So they've got an extra little feature to them. So you'll notice that where they haven't got like an outside cutting edge to them.
Right.
So they're the bits that you need to do a little bit of embossing with. And that's when you'll switch to your embossing mat, which I can see on the screen. What am I
There it
looking at
is.
there? Oh, look at that. So yeah, that's a
Now
bit...
that's new to Hobby Maker because we've
Right,
never
okay.
had that here before, have we?
Oh, okay,
And you've
yeah.
been on Hobby Maker loads and never brought
I
it
haven't
to
brought
us.
it, not a separate one
Where's
like
it
that,
been?
no.
Where's
No.
it been?
And that's good because I think people think that we have to get the plates in like a bundle.
Yes.
You don't.
No.
You can buy each individual plate or shim individually. So that's
Oh,
great that
okay.
we've brought the rubber embossing
And that's good at
mats.
$9.99 because don't forget as well, there's 10% off of that as well. It's usually $9.99 anyway. It's $9.99 as you can see it on the screen at the moment, but you're going to get your 10% off by don't forget to use your CAT10 discount code, and you're going to get 10% off on this show and all Hobby Maker shows today. Now we also have the plastic shim available as well for the first time ever, right here on Hobby Maker. Again, $9.99. Again, you're going to get your 10% off using the code CAT10. Don't forget, if you've got these items in your basket, time is running out, you need to get it checked out. But the plastic shim is also there, $9.99. You can order on the website, hobbymaker.co.uk, and of course by calling our free phone 0800 number on the bottom of the screen to our UK-based call centre 24 hours a day. Lovely. Now, Debbie, you're going to be back later, aren't you? At 1,
Yes.
3 and 5.
Yes, I am. Yeah, indeed, with Zena. Can't believe I'm going to meet
With
Zena for
Zena?
the first time.
I know.
And work with it first time. So I've had a really good day because first time of meeting you and working
Yes,
with you.
yes.
First time with our lovely Zena. So, yeah, it's going to be a good one. And I will, because it's now approaching 8 o'clock, so when it gets to 8, I'll be able to give my lovely little Kelly a ring and see where we are in terms of certain items that I know have been selling really well.
Yes.
I will definitely definitely do that. But if you've got them in your baskets, don't wait, is all I'm going to say, because there's now a little bit of time between now and 1 o'clock. So don't wait, get hold of them now, because I don't want you to miss out on anything, and I can't guarantee anything.
No.
So yes, so I'll look forward to seeing you. I'm off to go and get some breakfast though, Ben.
Fantastic. Absolutely enjoyed having you here today, your company. Thank you again to fantastic Debbie Robinson from Crafters Companion. Stay tuned, because coming up after us, we have Sewing Street, and we also have Jewellery Maker, depending on which channel you're watching. So until next time, keep crafting.